Wait, do I not have an emote for Tuck? Why am I not seeing anything for Tuck? Almost first. So close, Mr. Fridge. So close. What happened to my Tuck emote? See, now I gotta check this. How's it going, Cat? How's it going, Mr. Fridge? How's it going, buddy? Hope you guys are all doing well. What happened to my Tuck emote? I feel like that's how it always happens, right, Mr. Fridge? You're looking at a different screen and then you just hear the music coming from the tab. Happy Bunny Day. Exactly. Happy Easter. Hopefully, you guys all had a great day. I worked, but it's fine. I got overtime pay for working a holiday, so it's fine. It's perfectly fine. That's what matters. All right, let's see what happened. I swear I had a Tucky emote. Maybe I'm tripping, but I guess not. I'm sorry. You guys were supposed to have a cool emote for the stream notification, but I don't know what happened with that. You said happy half off candy day tomorrow. Oh, true. I kind of always relate that to Halloween though, like the day after Halloween. I don't really think about that after Easter, but I guess that's true too, because people will try to do like yeah, Easter egg hunts for their children. But I always forget about that. Chat, what's your favorite candy to go to? I know we talked about this before, like around Halloween time, but we probably have a little bit of newer people in here. So what's like your favorite candy to get? So you're doing well. Had some lunch with family for Easter. Big chilling. Exactly. Yeah, I feel like that's the way it's really meant to be enjoyed when you're older. You either go to someone's house and just hang out for a bit, or you just go out and have like lunch or something. All right, chat. Today we are going to be reacting. We're going to be doing a little bit of a stream. We're going to be chilling, just vibing. We had a couple submissions on the Discord. I didn't really ask for too many because one of the videos I think is 2 hours long. I want to say so. I didn't want to spend up a lot of our queue with things that we wouldn't be able to watch. So we'll go ahead and get to it. We also have the what's it called? We have the crazy no, the amazing digital circuits episode. Your phone is hating Twitch today. Why is your phone hating Twitch? What's your phone doing? So I don't know if you guys have saw the schedule chat yet. We have a lot of stuff going on next week, so I'll briefly go over that before I forget for next week. Let me pull it up here real quick. The next week's gonna be a little bit of a weird one. Signal chat, AOE leaking war plans. Signal chat, dude. I've briefly been hearing about Signal recently because of just all the time I've been looking into home labbing and like all the privacy stuff. It's the first time I hear about anyone mentioning Signal, so it's weird that you bring that up now. Crazy timing. But here I'll show you guys this for our schedule next week. It is very light. Now, for those who were here, I think yeah, last stream, I was just talking about this. I will be in the process of upgrading my PC. In fact, I will probably be doing that on Tuesday, Wednesday ish, around there, if everything goes well. So, Monday tomorrow, I'm gonna be wiping a lot of my stuff on my PC and just getting it ready to be moved over to the new PC. So, uh, I will just not be able to stream or do anything just the early part of the week next week. But we will be back on Friday, hoping that everything goes well. We'll be back on Friday where we're going to stress test my new parts. I'm getting pretty much everything as top of the line as possible that we could get. So my PC should be really up to spec. Zerul, how you doing? How's it going? Glad to see you back. So yeah, so Friday we're gonna be stress testing the PC with a game that I like to play off stream. Did you update? Wait, what did you update on your PC? I have my motherboard, CPU, RAM, and what else did I get? And besides that, it's a new chassis and fan because the new motherboard needed the fan, and then I also just felt like getting a new case that helped a little bit with airflow. Um, but I just recently, like 3 4 months ago, no, a little bit more than that now. It's like 6 months ago, updated my graphics card to a 5070 Ti. So combined with everything now, it'll be like a really high end PC. Zerul, you said I'm all right. I got a lot going on, brain kind of full. How about you? I'm lucky to be doing all right. I'm sorry to hear you have a lot going on. Hopefully, you can find some time to relax, rest, and just have a good time. That's what we're here for. So, hopefully, you can find some time to chill out here, take a nice and easy night. I don't know what time in the world it is for you, but hopefully, it's a good time to take a little bit of a break, or it's gonna be vibing and having a good time. JMT, how you doing? So that's news number one. So my PC, as of hopefully next weekend, if everything goes well, will include a Ryzen 7 9800 X3D, like one of those really good Ryzen chips. 32 gigabytes DDR5 RAM from Corsair, and then 5070 Ti for like the most basic stuff. It should be like a really, really good PC. So we're gonna stress test that with one of my favorite games that I am playing off stream, but I won't say what it is yet. We'll just kind of we'll go into it on Friday. JMT said fighting jet lag, staying up for a bit until my hotel breakfast. How are you liking it? Oh shit, where did you say you were again? It's you were somewhere in the EU, right? You were somewhere in the EU. Sorry, I forgot off the top of my head where you went to, but I know you've been doing a lot of traveling recently, which sounds fun. Estonia. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. Sorry. But yeah, dude, that sounds crazy though. Hopefully, you take a lot of cool photos. That sounds like a fun time. I bet you're exhausted. Yeah, I bet you're exhausted. Get some rest. Make sure to find some time to rest. I mean, I feel like a lot of people need that nowadays. Everyone who's hopping in chat's like, yeah, I'm really tired, and I'm not gonna lie. I took an hour nap before this after being up since like 4:30 in the morning. So I don't know how much I have in me, but I'm gonna try to push as much as we can here. I'll post some photos in Discord again when I walk through old towns. Nice, nice. I see too much. Cat, what is this a reference to? You just dropped I see too much. So okay, back to our schedule real quick. This is how our schedule's looking like next week. It's a little light. I'm sorry about that, but it's because I'm switching to new stuff on my PC. Other news though, that's like the worst news. The good news is we have a giveaway going on. So if you guys aren't in the what's it called? If you guys aren't in the Discord, we have a new chat for all of our tech stuff. Use this chat for the giveaway, all right? Very important that you do that. We're gonna be doing a setup review on it's in about 2 weeks from now. So just post your you can read this, post your setups in that chat, and we'll be doing some setup review. The winner will get a $15 Steam game of their choice. Just let me know whoever wins. We'll decide the winner based on like one of those spin games that you can go online, just type in everyone's usernames, and we'll have everyone's name in there as long as you participate in this, and we'll be reviewing the setups live on stream. Spin to win. Exactly, exactly, exactly. So that's the good news. And then the really good news, some of you guys have been here for some time, and we finally have a really important piece of artwork that is going to be done for the stream. And the timeline for this should be a month from now for it to be complete. It took a little bit more money than other things I've previously commissioned, but this is something that we've been asking for and waiting for a while. So I'm excited to get this done. We also have a little bit more progress on figuring out what's it called? How we're gonna keep putting more shorts out soon. So everything is coming together. We're very close. We're very close to having everything back to how it was from like a couple months ago. I won't say what it is, Mr. Fridge. I will not say what it is, but I'm super excited for it. Super excited. And that pretty much catches us up for where we got to be today. I'm gonna see if in the meantime, I'm gonna try to get a lot of things done for like early May, mid May time frame, and we're gonna probably have a big show off of a bunch of new things. We'll see. That's the plan. We'll see if everything kind of merges and that ends up being that way. Deadlines can always flip with artists and things how it's going with them. So I still have one project I had commissioned since technically like early late December, and it's still being worked on. So we're trying our best out here. Well, that's all we can really do. JMT said, "Get a lurk while you fight your drowsiness." I wish you luck with that. Have a great morning and great breakfast as well. Tomorrow's is a low key work day. Kill it. That's all I can say. Kill it. All right, we're gonna be going in and starting. I think I want to start with the amazing digital circus video or episode. I think there's only one episode to catch up on, so let me pull that up. It's episode 8, or is there two episodes? Yeah, it is only episode 8. We want one for right now. Okay, we'll go ahead and watch that episode. Let's pull that up. And then we'll go into, we also can do the Myers-Briggs personality test. We were talking about that on the Discord a while back, so I could do that. And also there's a color game too. Good luck with this one. I will be intensely watching. Let's see how this one goes. I really like the previous couple episodes, so hopefully this one's really good. All right, let's stop the music. And did anyone color eggs this year? No, unfortunately I didn't. I worked. But if anyone else in chat did, feel free to let us know, Tell us what you did this Easter. Do the personality test? I'll do the personality test. This episode's 31 minutes long. It's called whatever this is. They spam the keyboard. They spam the keyboard while making the title for this one. Yeah, Bunny, it'd be the 16 personality types one, yeah. Bro, what am I watching right now? This is not the amazing digital circus. Oh, let me lower down the audio a little bit. It's a little loud for you guys. They didn't explain this part. I mean, we'll use our context clues for now. Let's see what this could possibly be. I mean, this is like the back. They look like the back rooms almost, just a little bit more colorful. Yeah, no spoilers for now. We'll talk about it after for sure. Trying to break free from whatever it is. Looks like, yeah, it kind of looks like it could be the AI. Oh, okay. They just mauled him. And that's where the glitch happens? So almost like there were supposed to be 2 different AIs. If this is what we're thinking it is. And then one just kind of overtook the other one. Very eerie. Hey, yo, wait, hold on. There's some new faces. Hold on.
Another chess piece, huh? How are you holding up?
Whoa.
I just don't know what's happening. We've never made anything like this.
I
I
just hope that...
Wait,
Are you?
it's... you.
Oh my god.
I wish I could remember your name.
There's a lot of new faces here.
Same.
I'm so sorry I roped you into this with me.
It's quite strange, isn't it?
Last episode was the beach episode, right?
Listen, no
I feel like
matter
I'm missing
what
something in
happens,
between.
I'll always...
Oh, no! No, you deprived them of that.
Into
What?
the cellar you go.
What the fuck?
Golly,
Wait, I
where-
forget. This guy, sorry, I'm already forgetting the names. This guy, the chess piece, he actually has a lot more memories from previous events than anyone else, right? He just doesn't remember them when he's in light.
We're running out of humans
Kinger,
here.
yes.
Now don't you go abstracting on me too. Seriously.
Holy shit, man. That sucks. Bro's about to be on his villain arc right now. There's no saving him. Oh, all the X's on everyone.
What?
So this must be the time
What?
of when everyone knew was coming in.
Guys?
Everyone that we know.
I can't figure out how to... guys? Hello? Can you help me out here? What's happening? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. Are you okay?
Who are you? How do I take this off?
Whoa, a new one? So it is possible. Looks like you got a new buddy after all, Kinger.
It's both crappy and creepy.
Right.
You had both words correct, technically.
Is this really...
I was hoping new minds could show up. I have to make some more preparations for this amazing breakthrough.
How do I get out of this?
All right, Kinger,
I
smooth.
don't know,
Nice catch.
What do you mean?
but everything's gonna be okay. Do you remember your name?
I'm...
Agatha,
Huh?
you doing okay?
All right, we're back. We're back.
That's a good question.
Well, really hate to say it, guys.
I like
but
Jax.
I told
Don't you even. Do not
I like
even
all the characters.
begin
Honestly-
to say that sentence like you didn't try to keep us all trapped here forever.
Anything could have happened when you press those buttons. It doesn't matter.
It seemed to matter back when you did it. What if you did ruin our one chance at
And
leaving?
what if Abel was secretly evil? What if we all got stranded in the void? What if it wasn't real? So it doesn't matter. Never did.
Wait, that's
can you say
right. The
that?
last episode was when they pressed the button on that quest to like, oh, wow. Okay, I'm remembering now. I remember where we last left off. Damn. So this is after the whole quest that to escape type thing. Oof.
Like you didn't try to f us all over.
He's right, though.
What? Gangle.
It doesn't matter what could have happened. We could argue about it and hurt each other all day long, but that's not gonna help anybody. I think what we need to do now is to just be there for each other.
She's right. We've all done bad things, but we're also all we've got. I think
They're all
we need
evil.
to abandon the idea of leaving.
What?
I don't know.
What do
We
you...
got our hopes up, and we were let down. I don't know what exactly happened with Kaufmo, but we can't let that despair consume us.
I
We
kind of
should focus on
disagree
what we have.
with Pomni here.
Like you said, constantly chasing an unattainable goal will drive us crazy.
Like,
Maybe
yes,
what we have to do now is to
but
just
I
live.
think if they're all trying to
Man.
like work on a way to get out, they could come up with some things because they're very close. They're very close. They could try to. And this is also on the topic of how much they know about AI, but you could try to break the AI.
I had dreams and goals. I wanted to be able to leave my mark somewhere in the world.
Yeah, the first episode
How
she
am I
saw the actual
supposed to just
exit, so
abandon
that's
that?
there is a way to get out of this. I think
You've
they
made a
shouldn't give
mark
up on
in
it,
my
like what
life.
Pomni is suggesting.
I know, you're probably right, but it just really, really sucks.
Aw.
We're all in this together.
And we'll always be in this together. No matter what.
Jax has to be on board with it too, though. He's the one of
Hey.
the puzzle pieces here that's gonna suck to
That includes
fit
you
in.
too.
Huh?
Listen, we're not
But
gonna have you wandering
needs
off
to be in
alone
on it.
somewhere and abstracting or something. You're a pain in the ass, but you're still one of us.
You think I'm capable of abstracting? You guys worry too much.
We need a vacation.
I don't understand, Bubble. They want an exit, they want answers, they want something
Kat,
real.
what are you
I
saying?
give them an adventure that covers all of that, and they still hate it? Surely they don't want to actually leave me, right?
No way, Jose. No way, no how.
I do everything for these people. I slave over these adventures for them. I step outside my comfort zone to appeal to them, and they still hate them. I made a program that creates a body perfectly encapsulating their
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna replay this part again so I can make sure I'm understanding everything he's saying. But can we just also talk about how much more detail there is in the graphics from this compared to the first episode? Can we talk about that? Like, everything looks a lot more textured and like realistic than the first episode. That's insane to me.
mind files, and
Here, let me go back a
they
little
hate
bit.
those too. My comfort, everything for these people. I slave over these adventures for them. I step outside my comfort zone to appeal to them, and they still hate them. I made a program that creates a body perfectly encapsulating their mind files, and they hate those too. I'm starting to get the feeling that they just hate.
Why would they hate you when they could just hate you?
This is why I was created. This is my function.
They'd rather abstract than go on your adventures.
That can't be true. I do everything for them. Don't they get that I'm trying?
Maybe you're just genuinely bad at this.
Shut up! No. I fixed that. I can solve any problem. I can solve this one. That's what this is. A big puzzle that I need to solve.
Defective.
Shut up!
Broken. Onward. Maybe you deserved to be abandoned. You really were the lesser of the two.
Oh,
You
damn.
ruined this.
Enough! Who do they think they are? I give them everything, and they spit in my face! Don't they know what I'm capable of? Humans! They only think about themselves. They're spoiled! They won't abstract. They won't leave me. I won't let them! I'm better! I'm more powerful! I'm the original!
You know what this kind of reminds me of? You guys, if you guys are old heads, you're gonna know about this. Remember the old rap battles of history? For some reason, this last part here just reminded me of that. Like the Steve Jobs versus Bill Gates one specifically.
I'm better.
This part.
I'm more powerful. I'm the original.
This part reminded me of that so hard. Oh wait, okay, pause. What the fuck is going on? Guys, I think he went Super Saiyan.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh hell nah, man.
What was that?
Hello, my little fortuitous fruitcakes. Today's adventure
No,
is...
Kane, we're not in the mood. Why don't you answer some of our questions? We have a lot of them.
Who has time for questions when there's a whole wacky world of hijinks out there?
Yeah, hey, you have a lot of explaining.
Hey!
Alternatively, I don't got to explain diddly squat.
Can you just give us some time to process everything?
Or how about we skip the melodrama and get right to the fun?
No, Kane. We have a lot on our minds right now, and we're not going on an adventure.
I see. And since when were you in charge?
Oh.
Do you have any idea how much I do for you guys? How much I obsess over trying to make things perfect? How many insults I have to ignore
The
to do my
AI's
job?
clapping back
You
is
have
crazy.
a lot on your minds? Don't make me laugh. I have a new adventure for you, and you should consider participating.
And if we refuse?
Maybe I'm not getting through to you.
Oh, he's about to go break down into a. Oh, he's about to break down into a song.
Me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why bite the hand that feeds when it's the only hand you're getting? It's time you see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. So strap on in and take it on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show. Now look at this! Absolute bliss! Oh, what a shock! Watch where you walk! I'm the host, I run the place. Kane, that is my name. Not enthused, just feeling used. Oh, what a goddamn shame! Congratulations, all of my friends.
Dude, this is so weird.
Public relations are getting a cleanse. Put on your Sunday best because I know we're close to quits.
He's kind of killing this though. Why is he kind of slaying at this?
How you prime your brains. Lying to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. I think we all understand each other now.
He kind of killed that. I can't lie.
Welcome back! I can't believe you didn't pick up on the context clues. It was practically spelled out for you. What are you, stupid? Next one's gonna be even crazier. Hope you're ready. By the way, Kinger, I need you for something. Come with me.
Huh?
How they haven't gone crazy, I don't know. Like, I actually don't know. They're definitely falling apart physically, but
I don't know how many more of these new adventures I can handle. What? Got nothing positive to say about this one?
Oh,
no, Ragatha, what? Got folded into a fucking mat.
We gotta do something about this or I'm gonna lose my mind! I never should have antagonized him so much. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Break time! Gotta brainstorm some new
no.
ideas.
Kinger got returned into a bunch of
He shredded me.
pieces.
I think we should get out of the open for a bit.
I wonder, they all have personal rooms. Are they safe from him in those rooms? Because they have those, but I feel like they're barely ever in them. It's like, what's the point of them?
I haven't been up here in a while.
We should just indulge a little while we have the time to. I don't know what Kane has planned next, but I'm guessing it's not anything good.
Oh.
He's gotta get bored of all this sometime, right?
He's not a human. I'm not sure if we can properly
That's true.
gauge how
That's
he
true.
thinks.
You did already say he's got in there. Oh, my.
God.
What
Are
the
you
fuck?
okay?
I'm fine.
You know, things were just fine here until you and Zubul came along.
All right, Jax, shut the fuck up.
Nothing? Okay.
What are you?
Oh,
Just give it a sec.
All right, Pomni, lock
Trust
in.
me. Kinger, you there?
I'm where? It's dark in here.
What exactly are we waiting for?
No, she's right.
The
Just
darkness.
Give it a bit.
All right, Kinger, remember. Lock in.
I've got a bucket on my head. I'm guessing you don't want me to remove it.
Kinger.
Hey, Pomni.
Wait, the bucket makes him sane?
Darkness. It's a long story.
What's happening?
What do you know about Kane?
It's a little hazy, but I remember C&A.
That was just
C
an
and
adventure,
A.
right?
No, C&A is a real company. I worked for them.
Wait, they really made this game?
No, we didn't make games. We were just developing artificial intelligence, specifically creative AI. The kind that could come up with its own ideas and create things within the program.
What is going on right now?
Kane was our first
Jenny.
semi-successful attempt at that. I can't remember
Welcome
what
in.
we originally called him, but he was one of my greatest achievements as a programmer.
You made Kane?
Partially, yes. I got a few pointers from, well, I can't remember his real name, but his circus name was Scratch. That man was a genius.
Wait,
Kane was pretty rough around the edges, though. I wasn't quite on Scratch's level of thinking outside the box, but it was good groundwork for something the rest of the team could wrap their heads around. I can't say the same for Scratch. His ideas were often so bizarre and abstract.
Now my
that the
question
rest of
is
the team
is
had
Scratch
no
both the
idea how to
AIs,
work in
or
his
is it just
language,
one
either
being
due to pure
Kane?
brilliance or the tuner in his head? He was trying to make something. What was it? I'm getting off track. Was there anything specific you needed to know?
wait. I should go distract Kane so he doesn't listen in on this. Just fill me
Oh,
in
Scratch is the
afterwards.
dog. Okay,
Are
okay,
you,
okay.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but
Fill me in later.
be here later.
I will.
That's a heavy line too. Be here later. She's afraid he's gonna abstract.
Oh my god.
Which is fair. I think he plays too cool.
Kane's going a bit crazy right now. Is there any way to stop him, or at least control him?
I see. He's a highly advanced AI, and this is his world. One that he created from nothing. So naturally, he has control over everything. But so do we. In a sense, anyway. We all technically have the ability to conjure, just like Kane. It just comes naturally to him, but requires a lot more skill and concentration for us.
Butterfly.
I'm certain I could alter his code, or at least temporarily put him to sleep until we know how to fix him. I would just need access to a console.
The one behind Kane's office?
No, just a simple computer interface would work. I could get back into the right headspace and essentially conjure Kane's code into the console and alter it.
Well,
All right, we're
where do we
thinking
get
now.
one of those?
I think I know exactly where to get one. Take turns with Jax distracting Kane. Don't let that bucket come off Kinger's head.
Now, where is she gonna find a console? Oh, the exit door.
Great suggestion, Jax.
That's
As I feared,
crazy,
there just
man.
isn't anything stuck between my teeth. Oh, wait. Oh, that's where I parked. Haha.
Wow, Kane, you are so funny.
Could you say it with a little more gusto? That's better.
Hey, Kane!
Yep.
Do you want to hear a list of things we've decided we love about you as our God and Savior?
Whoa, now we're talking.
Well, first of all, we love your...
I know, but I'm bored. Let's go bowling.
Come on. What the fuck? Sniper bowling?
I'm so proud of you guys.
This place is so eerie. Oh, but they found it. A CNA computer. Is that a VR headset?
I feel like it's missing something, right?
It's missing relatability.
You're right, scrap it. Let's go back to the drawing board. Humans just aren't a relatable sculpting material.
You think he's running out of ideas yet, or nah?
Do you need help with power or anything?
Okay.
I can use my imagination for that.
You got this?
He's gonna turn on the computer, and the computer screen's gonna show light. So how is he gonna use this? Unless he's just gonna blindly use the computer, which I mean, I guess you could do if you knew all the keystrokes that you need to put without making a mistake.
Think so.
Like, that screen has light, so how is
Sure
this
has
not
been a
fucking with him?
while. I may need some time to get my bearings. Try to help the others distract Kane while I figure this out. He may sense something when I really get into it.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you, by the way. For this and, well, everything.
Honestly, are you even trying?
Shut up, Jax.
Where'd Kane go?
Back to the drawing board, I guess.
Did you get everything working with Kinger?
I think so. We just need to make sure Kane doesn't check up on him.
What do you think we've been doing?
Omni! That's the relatability we've been missing.
No.
You know, I thought this endless onslaught of fun would be a little more satisfying. But I've come to realize that these rapid pace ideas are a little half-baked.
I'm sure you can come up with new ideas if you put your mind to it.
That's exactly it, though. I am putting my mind to it, and I'm just not feeling that spark I once did. And if you're not having fun, and I'm not having fun, then who is having fun?
I'm having a baby.
Exactly.
You're having a
Makes
baby?
me wonder why you guys even switched up your tone. If I didn't know any better, it seems like you're trying to...
Uh-oh.
Where's Kinger?
No,
We just wanted
no.
to see your new ideas firsthand. We've gotten over our hangups, and now we're all just genuinely curious what you're cooking up.
I think I'm just gonna check up on...
We think your ideas suck!
Huh?
Huh?
Oh,
Isn't it obvious?
there we go.
We
Reverse
wanted
psychology.
to bait you into testing your new ideas on us so we can make fun of them behind your back.
Ha! That's not... true.
Yes, it is! You're a horrible host! You don't care about us at all! You care more about stroking your own ego than giving us anything we'd actually enjoy!
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, you're a failure!
Oh,
We're all gonna
roast
have
him!
sex someday.
Roast him!
And what will you have then? Nothing.
Stop that.
And this whole stunt? Just torturing us because we hurt your feelings? Pathetic! You're like a child. What kind of all-powerful being has such a fragile ego?
I'm...
You never let us feel like we're at home. You don't comfort anyone when they're upset, and you never bother to understand what it's like in our shoes.
You discourage us from thinking outside the box and doing things our own way.
Break
You
him
lie to us
down. Break him
constantly.
And on
down.
top of it all, you just don't listen!
I'm gonna put you freaks in your place!
Oh. It's this guy. The croc dude. Oh. Nah, that's kind of... Oh, no. I think this is beyond the point where you'd snap. I mean, at this point, you're already just... You just take whatever. Jackson's being this, though, is kind of interesting. Oh, God. Oh, I did not like that. Oh.
Why do you people torment me? It doesn't have to be created.
Hanger locked in, come on! Come on!
Wait, no.
Wait, he deleted the AI? It said purging AI program.
Wait.
Oh. He deleted it? Oh shit, is the world gonna collapse now because he created... Oh no, he created the world so it's to collapse. The fumble.
I think I accidentally killed Kane.
Holy shit.
They can say curse words now. That's it? What the fuck do you mean? Oh, I hate that it ended there. I was so locked in. Okay, let's go over some conspiracies here. You said the conspiracy is that Bubble did... Wait, that Bubble did, or that other AI. We don't know exactly, just that Kinger didn't do it. You think Bubble had something to do with it? That was a good episode, though. That was a really good episode. Can I go? I want to go back to that office scene where she's searching for the computer to see if there's anything in that room, maybe, that we can go over as well. Because they kind of showed that really quick. The next episode is apparently going to be movie length. I'm down for that, man. I'm down for that.
I'm so...
Like, I want to make sure there's nothing here on the walls, maybe. Because they don't just, like, put these things for no reason. I honestly dislike that Bubble is the big bad. I don't have a lot of info on Bubble. We don't have a lot of info on Bubble. So to say that he's the big bad, we'll put a pin in that, because I do want to mention something about Bubble that I don't understand. But I want to make sure that this room doesn't have anything. Like, this would be the perfect spot to hide something, you know? Like right here somewhere. I'm looking at like the back walls right now. I don't think I'm seeing anything though. It's just like office stuff. CNA. And then this headset here. I'm very curious about this headset. Because it just looks like a VR headset. So does that mean that these guys are all in VR? Or are they under some sort of like medical, you know, like anesthesia, you know, something like that. That's keeping him in there. I mean, she takes a look at the VR headset. The world's already glitching in here. Okay, so there's that scene, and then there's a scene here where he's in his office. Might give a little bit more insight to the bubbles, because there's multiple of them. Bunny, you say, I do think Bubble is the last remnant of the blue AI. When you go back to the scene of the two AIs are fighting, the blue pops out. The blue pops out one last blue shape before red. Okay, we'll take a look at that after here as well. We'll take a look at that after.
I don't understand, Bubble. They want an exit, they want answers, they want something real. I give them an adventure that covers all of that, and they still hate it?
So these are all worlds that he has on his wall. For a second, I thought going back to this, I was going to see a bunch of bubbles. I thought when I was watching this the first time, these were all bubbles that were here. But it looks like he only has one bubble.
Want to actually leave me.
Which would add to what you were saying, Bunny.
No way, Jose. No way, no how.
I do everything for these people.
But it seems like this, if what you're saying is true, Bunny, this is like a very limited version. Like it's a very limited version of the blue AI. Because if there's supposed to be two AIs, one, I guess Kane being the quote unquote evil version of the AI, and then Bubbles was like the good version of the AI, you kind of needed both to have a really good working AI. And Kane killed the blue AI. It's kind of what we're talking about, right? That's I think what we're agreeing with. You said Bubble is like a virus. The blue AI isn't him, as he said that it was as he said in he called him the lesser of the two. And then Bunny said, hence why Bubble acts so weird for AI NPC and why Kane can't get rid of him. He didn't kill, more like absorbed. Okay, so you think Kane was originally nice. Here, let's watch this scene again, because we have a bunch of thoughts about this scene. Let's watch this again. Well, let's just watch this again, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. So we're assuming Kane's the red. So he's being fed data, is what I'm assuming here. And these are all data about things in real life, things of what they are trying to create. So that's why you have the circus there. And all those gifts and things like that. It's giving his personality. This is what you are. The green. What is the green? Okay, more stuff related to this. So the color doesn't really matter for these. It's just all data. But the blue is very specific to the office. And then what is this? What is this representing? Is this like storage? Is this the RAM? Like, what are we thinking this is? Bunny, you said, I don't think the bubble is the blue AI. I think it's like a small fraction. A last stance from the blue AI. Okay. Let's see where the blue comes in here. Because there's the blue. And what's the blue being fed with? Let's see what he outputs here with this data. We don't know. But Kane's trying to escape whatever this is. He does escape. Eats the blue. And this is where the glitch starts. Their data does not work with each other. But it ends up being Kane. And then we said... I'm gonna go back here one more time. Because where's the blue that comes out of it? This just makes the circus. Hold on. Where's the blue? Hold on. It ends up becoming red. Did a blue end up coming out of him? Because you guys said that. I don't think there was a blue that came out of him. At the end. Like, you know, like that. What we were originally talking. But this kind of creates a symbol of the circus. On the bottom. You're saying what gets shifted out here? Like that thing? Because this is all like data pieces and they're corrupted. That thing over here, down here, that's just a data piece of what he's outputting, and it's all like corrupted stuff. At least we're all assuming, right? These are all theories. We don't really know, but I mean that's what I would guess. I don't know what this is though. What is this like container supposed to represent? Because we know he was an AI that was fed all this data about fun, you know, things that related to the circus. So he breaks out of a file? I don't... So then what's the blue, right? Because if the blue's a virus... I mean, I guess, but why would Kane try to break out? Like, you know... It's all interesting. I'm curious to what the box is. It's a theory because that shape stays so much longer than the rest of the... I mean, that's true. Yeah, that shape does stay up a lot longer, but I think it's just the animation. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think it's anything significant to that. We should watch the theory videos. I mean, we can always link the theory videos. I don't want to spend too much time watching the theory videos right now because we also have the other Minecraft video, and then we also have the personality test and all that we want to do today. But I'm down to keep discussing this over on the Discord if you guys want to keep talking about this later. AI black boxes are devices or software that are supposed to contain AI. So are we saying that this AI black box is kind of like a virtual machine? Because I've never heard of just like an AI black box that just the way that you're making it sound like is it's kind of like a virtual machine that they're running on, and they broke free from the virtual machine. That's what I'm kind of thinking of. He broke free from that. Okay. Interesting. The fact that he had the AI black boxes are a large format version of a virtual machine. Okay, okay. The fact that he was able to do that is already kind of crazy. Because he just bumps this a bit, right? You know, he breaks free and then kills whatever this is. So is this even really a virus, or is this just something he wasn't supposed to interact with in the first place and it became corruption to him? Because maybe this isn't even a virus. It's just a different program or AI that he was not supposed to interact with. But how did he become unstable? Because he had no other interaction other than the data that was fed to him. That's the only thing that happened. He was fed data and then he became unstable in that black box, or what we're calling the black box. He was unstable to begin with. That's an interesting take. I don't know if that's necessarily true or not, but I mean, it's a theory. He was unstable to begin with. This bumping is all just output though. I mean, this doesn't tell me that he was unstable. Unless maybe what this was, this AI black box was created because he was unstable. Maybe then that's the theory for that, or why that would make sense. Sorry, I'm going back here. I want to watch this one more time. Because what shows that he's unstable here? That's a good theory, Mr. Fridge. They need to study him and improve to make a better second generation. Okay. But why not just kill the hardware he's running on, you know? Like, if they were really concerned about him being unstable, just kill the hardware that he's running on. Yeah, okay, so it seems like all this data, when it's inputted to him, I mean, look, they're just normal shapes. So he's not corrupt at this point. That's what I'm thinking. He's not corrupt there. But when he's fed this other data, or is he still outputting normal shapes? No, this is where the shapes break. It's becoming corrupted here. And this is where everything just completely breaks as soon as they add little layers of data. It kind of reminds me about how LLMs work, where if you just feed too many parameters into it, they just start hallucinating. And that's what it kind of feels like with this. Is he's just too far gone. They've made a chat GPT prompt and they just haven't ever cleared the prompt. And he's hallucinating to a massive scale right now. And they put him into a black box instead of just killing the chat. You know? That's what it feels like they did. And by they, I mean, I guess the people working at CNA. That's who they is in this case. And then Blue's the second generation. And well, I guess whatever the second, yeah, I mean, he's outputting normal shapes here. So the corrupted data with the Blue's data just completely fucks everything up. Even more. Yeah, it's all fucked up. All right. I think that's what we're gonna get out of it. That's really what we're gonna get out of it here. All right, let's switch it up and now. Let's do. What do you guys want to do first? We can do the I think the personality test, because then we'll finish up with that long Minecraft video. By the way, I don't know if I said it. The video that we're gonna be watching for the Minecraft stuff is a sequel to the video that we watched on our last React stream. It was here. Let me find it and pull it up here for you guys. Phoebe mentioned it here. This is the video that we'll be watching, but it's like 2 hours long. Destroying a world that doesn't exist. It was this Wi-Fi's or Wi-Fi's video. We watched this a while back on
Whatever
stream.
you do,
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. We ended up watching this 41-minute video 5 months ago, or I guess maybe like a couple months after it was released. But now they released a sequel video, so we're gonna be watching that. But I think I want to do the personality test. Mr. Fridge, you said the theory at the moment is that Bubble is the blue AI. I think I could agree with that. I think I could agree with that. All right. So for this personality test, I'm just gonna kind of go over. I mean, it's been a long time. I've taken this test before. For context, I've taken this before, but it's been so long, and I know none of this is actually like 100% true about yourself. Whatever you get out of this is always just like you in the moment, and it can change literally within a month. It can change within a week. You know, it just depends on how you're feeling at the moment you take the test. Over my time of being alive, I've taken this test probably like 3 or 4 times already, and every time I think I've gotten a different answer. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this test. If you aren't, I'm gonna link it in chat. Let me copy the link here for you guys. Feel free to take it along with me and see what you get. And then if you do take the test, feel free to post it in the Discord, and we'll kind of compare. But we'll talk about what I feel, at least for my personality. I'll be taking this like 100% legit. I'll answer everything how I actually see it for myself, and we'll see what I get. See how I match up with you guys. So I think a lot of these questions are also different. I don't remember these being like basic like this. Maybe they were, but first one. You regularly make new friends. Would I agree that I regularly make new friends? Agree or disagree? I think I can make friends easily, but I don't go out of my way to make friends. I'm very happy with just sticking to my group of people, and I don't bother anyone else unless I'm forced in a situation with them, So I don't think I regularly make new friends. But I also don't want to disagree completely, because that's going to sound like I can't make new friends, right? Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Yeah, you know what? I would think so. I like thinking about things a lot. I mean, we kind of just did that for the theory, for the Amazing Digital Circus. But I could dwell on certain topics as long as I'm interested in them, with their complexity, right? So like, for example, the home labbing stuff I've been getting into recently. I feel like I'm very I can dive a lot into it if I'm interested in the topic, at least. But I actually, now that I'm thinking about this too, I don't know if this is like complex and novel ideas over more than simple and straightforward ones. I don't think it really matters for me. I might just answer like the middle here, because I don't think I have a preference. I mean, it's just knowledge, right? Maybe it excites me more though. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I would be a little bit more excited about over like complex ideas about understanding them. Yeah, actually, I'll full on agree with that. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you more than factual arguments. No, definitely not. I am more factual. Uh, maybe for very few things, I will be more like emotionally resonated with things, or feel more persuaded by emotion. I'm more of a factual thinker. Like if something makes more sense factually to me, I will usually agree with it more. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Yes, very much so. Usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. For the most part, yes. I don't think I. Now I'm thinking about it. There's times where I'm playing video games and I'm in a clutch situation and I might fumble because I have that pressure. But I'm usually calm. I'm usually, for the most part, calm. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Yeah, slightly agree. I'm not very open. I'm not very open. Stuff like streaming is like it's pretty easy for me because I've done it for so long. But like if I'm doing it IRL, I'm not the type of person to come up to you unless you come up to me first. You know, that type of deal. Unless I want something out of you, like if I'm looking for information or I'm like a customer at a certain place, you know, that's when I'll come up to you. But other than that, you know, I'm sticking with my group of friends. All right, next one. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them before the deadline. Yes, very much so. That's not even like a question. Very much so. Yes. People's stories and emotions speak louder than numbers or data. Um, no, I would disagree. I think I am much more keen on numbers and data, like we were just talking about, than people's stories and emotions. That being said, though, I don't completely disregard them either. I think emotions and stories of other people are definitely valid. I just take numbers and data more into effect if we're talking about anything. You like to use organizing tools and schedules and yeah, like schedules and lists. Yes, very much so. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes, yeah, that does happen to me. A shy explorer, maybe shy to interaction with people. I don't know if I would use shy as the word because if I have to, I'll go and do it. It's just I prefer not to. Introverted, yes, but I don't know about shy. I can definitely do it if I need to, and I can be smooth with it too. It's not like I am very awkward either in social situations. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yeah, I think I do have a little bit of this. I'll put it there because I do think that happens to me sometimes. You feel comfortable just by walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Yes. Okay. So this is what I was just talking about. I do feel comfortable with doing this for the most part. I can do it easily. I don't like to do it, but I can. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. I would disagree. I would actually heavily disagree with that. I like hearing other people's opinions and taking it all into account. I think it's all cool. Like I like hearing from other people. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. This is kind of what we were already talking about before. But it really depends on the scenario. If it's something that's very in line with how someone feels, like if it's something that's going to affect someone based on how they feel, then I would take their feelings over a lot more of like the facts, right? But in most cases, I feel like I would take the facts. I think in most cases I would prioritize the facts. Yo, Sonata, thank you for the resubscription. Thank you for the fourth month on being tier one. I appreciate it. Or fifth month. Sorry, my bad. How are you doing, Sonata? For this one, I'm going to answer for the most part. Agree. I do prioritize facts mostly. You often allow the day to unfold without a schedule at all. Um, yeah. I can. I have usually an idea of what I want to do. Whether or not it happens because of my laziness sometimes can also be different. I would say slightly disagree. Snotty, you said, I know the time flies. You're doing good. Got the last of my tools out of my old place. Now it's all unpacking. I'm glad to hear that the move went successful. Um, hopefully you're able to unpack swiftly and get back to your normal routine. I'm glad to hear that it all went well. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. No, I do worry about that. I want to make a good impression on everyone. I do think about that. There was actually a time. There's a story with this. I was meeting one of my favorite artists at a concert, and I specifically bought a VIP ticket to go see him. And when I went to the concert to, meet him in the line, I ended up approaching him, and I was just out of words because how excited I was to meet him. That I swear I was so awkward. And by the time I left, I was I was this was before the concert. By the time I get to the area where we're waiting for him to get up on stage, I'm like, damn, that was so fucking awkward, man. I acted so weird. So yes, I think in most cases, meeting someone for the first time or making a good impression definitely is something I have in the back of my mind. I definitely don't want to just make an awkward impression on people. So I do think about it. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Yes. Yes, I do enjoy participating in team-based activities. I also like solo activities. I don't prefer one over the other, but I do enjoy participating in team-based activities. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Um, I think if I had unlimited time, I would. But sometimes I care more about getting something done the most effective way possible, and most of the time that's not the new and untested approaches. So I kind of would disagree with this, just slightly. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Uh, yes, I do think in most cases I like the facts more, but in a conversation, I will rather think about the other person how they feel versus being completely honest with them. I care a lot about how people are doing, and if I know a fact about something that will be insensitive to someone else, I probably won't say it to them just out of caring about them, if that makes any sense. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. If I'm interested in it, like if I have any sort of curiosity, yeah, I would do it. I don't want to put the most agreeing thing here because I do think that uh, if there's something that I simply just don't care about, I just won't look into it. But if there's something that piques my curiosity, I will definitely look into it more and explore the topic. You're prone to worrying about things that make a oh sorry, you're prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. No, disagree. Heavily disagree. I'm very much an optimistic person. Um my mom's the complete opposite of this actually. She's more of like a pessimistic and like everything will go bad type of thing. If you think it'll go bad, it'll go bad. I'm the complete opposite of it. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones. I think I disagree with this. This is if I was back in high school, I think I would actually put agree here. But I now would completely disagree and say I prefer more team based stuff than solitary. We'll actually put it over here on this one because if I'm dead ass tired, I do like my alone time. But I think for the most part, I like team based stuff. It's why I play a lot of like shooters and stuff. I like the team based activities. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. Yes, I cannot. I'm not that creative. Your favor efficiency. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. There's that emotion part again. I don't know. I kind of want to put this right here because I do think that in a decent amount of cases, I would favor more efficient routes or ways of going about processes rather than I don't know if I did completely disregard emotional aspects though. I don't like that word in this disregarding because I don't necessarily disregard, but you do have to make a judgment call, you know? I kind of just want to put like neutral. I'm not exactly sure about this one because I don't like that word disregard in this. You prefer to do chores before allowing yourself to relax. Yes, very much so. Very much so. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. No, disagree. I like to understand where the other person's coming from very much, and I that is something about me that I've learned over time. In my younger years, I guess I would have said more agree. I would have probably agreed with this more. Like I always was trying to prove myself that I wasn't wrong or proving my point. But I like to understand where people are coming from. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Yes, 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 yes. We've already talked about that one. Yes, 100%. Your mood can change very quickly. Disagree. Disagree with that one too. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. I would disagree. I like we've already talked about this a little bit. Like I feel like a lot of these emotional questions we've already talked about them in the grand scheme of things, but I do get swayed by people's emotions. Like if someone says to me something that will that's affecting them and I have to make a decision about it, I probably will like hear them out and probably start agreeing with them. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Am I a procrastinator? In school I was, but am I a procrastinator anymore? I did just file my tax returns. I did just file my tax returns and they are due in like a week or two when I had so much time to do them. Yeah, you know what? I would agree for the most part. I do end up doing that. It's not a good habit, but I do have to agree. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. Yes. I like debating, but not like right or wrong. I just like hearing what other people have to say. So I think in general I like debating, not necessarily even just ethical dilemmas. You usually prefer to be around others. But you usually prefer to be around others rather than being on your own. Yes. Yeah, I agree with that. No doubt about it. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Nope, complete opposite. We were just talking about this. Complete opposite. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. What is this? Kingdom Hearts? Um, no, I think I would probably follow the data more for the most part. Not to say that I would have 100% not follow my heart. There might be some situations where my emotions might intervene, but for the most part, it's more facts. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule? No, I don't think so. I think I'm pretty locked in on my schedule. Some things shift a little bit in the time frames here and there, just a tiny bit, but for the most part, it's all pretty consistent. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. Uh, I'm between these two. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference for when the scoring happens, but I don't really second guess myself too often. But I think I do it. I have occasions where I think about it enough where I can't fully say that I agree. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. No, no, definitely not. In fact, I would actually I would say probably here. We're almost done. We got out of the 100 that we're supposed to fill out, we're already 60% of the way there. So almost done. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. I don't like writing. No, actually, I would kind of disagree with this. Um, I don't like writing. I'm not good at art. I'm more technical. I like more of the technical stuff. Usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Yeah, a decent amount of times I would agree. And then we've already. I feel like a lot of these questions are just reiterations of things we've already answered. I'm kind of going through these ones that we've kind of already had conversations about. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Yes, yes, I do. You rarely feel insecure. Yeah, for the most part, I don't really feel insecure about myself. You avoid making phone calls. No, actually, I'm kind of now the opposite. I think if you had asked me a while ago, I would have said I prefer texting a lot more. But nowadays, you to get the most uh effective response, it's a phone call. You need a phone call. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Uh, yeah, I could agree with that. You can easily connect with people you have just met. Yes, I'm pretty good at that. If we can find something that can click on and talk about, yes, and I'm pretty good at guiding conversations to getting to that point, unless the person's complete opposite of me. That is like the edge case. If the person's a complete opposite of me, sometimes it can be difficult then. If your plans have or if your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yeah. Do I care if I go off the path? It kind of depends on the urgency, you know? I'll answer this one. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago? Not really. Maybe there's like one or two occasions maybe that I'll think about something that happens, but for the most part, no. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. No, complete opposite. I love talking about that. I love talking about like theoreticals like that. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Highly disagree with that. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel rather than on what is most logical or efficient. Shit. I might kind of cross myself up here with what I was previously answering, but I want to disagree here. I think when I make decisions, like I do take into account a lot of how the people affected might feel. But versus being logical or efficient. Actually, I kind of want to put now agree. Because if it's a matter of being efficient, I don't know. This one's a tough one. This one's a really tough one. I kind of would value both. I take both into perspective, and I just don't know how I would weigh one over the other. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. I would disagree. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. I do remember this question from previous times. What did I use to answer for this? I think I would have answered like this before. But nowadays, you know what? I think I would still probably put it there. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time? Yes. Not that I don't like working with other people. I definitely like working with other people. But I do prefer a job, prefer, not completely alone, but where the work is determined by my efforts. Because then I'm not relying on other people if they complete their duties. I would probably answer that one. Yeah, I think I kind of agree with that. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? Nope. Nope. Love to talk about them. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate spaces. I disagree with this. For the most part. I like cities, but I prefer more quiet and intimate places. If a decision feels right for you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Slightly agree. I do like to have just the background knowledge and understanding before I act on something. But if it does feel right, maybe in a few edge cases I will just take the jump. You often feel overwhelmed? No. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps for the most part. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, I have to answer yes. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than concrete steps. No. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. No. For myself, no. You struggle with deadlines? No. You feel confident that things will work out for you? Yes. I just want to see the results. Ooh, I don't think I've gotten this one before. Your personality type is Commander, ENTJA. You know, this is actually surprising. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this for people who are interested in looking at it in the Discord. Whoops. Was it alt print screen? What was my button? Oh, shit! Did I delete it? No, I think I deleted it. That's gone. I'll be able to clip it on stream. I'll be able to clip it on stream. I kind of wanted to see that though. I find it interesting. Yours changes. Yeah, mine changes pretty often. What was it that we had? It was EN what? Yeah, I'm gonna search it up. What was it? I already forget what it was. EN something. ENTJ. Okay, back to it. Okay. So, what does this say about me? Striving for greatness. If there's anything that people with this personality type love, it's a good challenge, big or small, and they firmly believe that given enough time and resources, they can achieve any goal. Yes, I would agree with this. A worthy challenge. Emotional expression isn't the strong suit of any analyst. Uh, NT, that's where the NT comes from. But ENTJs distance their emotions is especially public. Oh, distance from their emotions is especially public and felt directly by a much broader swath of people. It says thanks for the clip. It says to people with this personality type, emotional displays are generally displays of weakness, and it makes enemies. Yeah, I kind of feel like that, and it makes it and it's easy to make enemies with this approach. Yeah, yeah. I kind of do have that problem, don't I? What does it say about me? Or who commanders you might know? Steve Jobs, Gordon Ramsay, a lot of good people here. Again, these I like taking them, but they're not always 100% accurate. So, I probably will take this again in like a year and it'll be different. um, but yeah, that's what I'm at. If you guys want to message what yours are in the Discord, feel free to do so compared to mine. I'm more than happy to talk about this amongst other things in the Discord. In theory, it should be the same. You would think. You would think, but I think that social, or I guess life experiences, alter this very much so. Because when you're taking a lot of these questions, you are thinking about previous events that happened in your life constantly. So now, when I'm 24 years old, I will be saying, okay, well, these are the events that happened in my life. And this is what I'm relating a lot of these questions to. But when I'm 50, you know, I would have had double the life experience that I have now. And I will probably answer these questions very differently because I've had those life experiences. So I think it's actually meant to change. I think that is kind of the point of this. You gauge yourself of where you're at that time. But it is supposed to change. That's my theory about it, at least. What does it say about strengths and weaknesses? Strengths: efficient, energetic, self-confident, strong-willed, and strategic thinkers. Yeah, I would say most of these here. Charismatic and inspiring. Uh, I guess I can be a little bit. ENTJ weaknesses: stubborn and dominant, intolerant, impatient, arrogant, poor handling of emotions, and cold and ruthless. Yeah, I would actually, you know what? I would kind of agree with this. I think a lot of people, or I guess more my family would call me more cold. I'm a fridge, so I don't have a personality, just an ice cube maker. So you're also cold. Yeah, you know, at this point in time and where I'm at in my life, I would agree with this. I would agree with this. Romantic relationships, I take the lead, loving boldly. Friendships, how would I be as a parent? Let's see. Building emotional tolerance, fostering independence. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and move on to destroying a world that doesn't exist. We'll end off stream today with this because this video is 2 hours long. So by the time this finishes, we'll call it for the end of the stream. And yeah, we'll be back next week. So in case you guys dip during this or you guys have something else you'd rather be doing, because I know not everyone's really interested in this video, I will see you guys next week. But let's get started with this video. Let's have a good time, relax, get yourself something to eat, go use the bathroom real quick. Let's get started. I'm excited to see how this goes because I don't know. I thought the last video kind of ended at a good point. I didn't think it needed anything else. Also, why is this not loading? It's taking so long.
Run, Avery is the last line in a book that Avery did not write. A few months ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he discovers a mine in his Minecraft world that he claims he never built. Inside the mine is a chest with a book, with various ramblings and a message at the end addressed to him. But if not Avery, then who wrote this book and how did it get into Avery's world? Well, just recently, Avery uploaded again a 15-hour video trying to find out why this book exists, why was he warned to run away, and what is behind these gates.
That's right, because he slowly entered it. It was black,
also just
and he
a
left.
few months ago, a Google Drive folder was discovered containing footage of a player named Durlord3 exploring this exact same world. He digs into the wall of the mine and finds a cave full of structures that should be impossible to find in any normal Minecraft world. Except, he also claims that he didn't build any of this and just discovered this world on his computer. But when he finally reaches the end of the cave, Durlord3 sees something behind these gates.
It's blocked.
Something that he censored and that drove him into running for his life and leaving this one last message to Avery before completely disappearing off the face of the internet. Since then, we know Avery found Durlord's laptop in a storage locker and has been using it as his daily computer, only recently discovering this cave and the book addressed to him. But what happened to Durlord3 after he recorded this footage? How did he know who Avery was if Avery doesn't seem to know him? And why did he warn Avery to run away? Why does this strange world exist? And, most importantly, what did Durlord see?
That's what I'm most curious about.
Gates?
He entered those massive doors and, like, blocked. Why was it blocked? But I guess we'll find out.
Hey guys, so as you probably know, there was a video about my world, which I saw. I don't know who this Durlord 3 guy is, but if he left me this message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened. As far as I can tell, there's no way to reach him.
And he's in creative. Bro hopped into creative. And he's tracing back the
As
path.
Avery explores the cave, there's no evidence of what could have happened to Durlord 3, no messages he left behind. But finally, Avery reaches a crossroads at the end of the tunnel.
And if he goes left, that's where the gate is.
Warnings, he turns left.
Oh, bro,
Right.
you go right?
Just kidding, just
I'm
kidding.
about to say.
And there they are, the gates.
This is such a cool sight. Just this build in Minecraft, you know? Having only light there. The what? Are you kidding me?
It's just a block of gold?
Is that it? It's just a gold block. It's not really that crazy.
Even Avery seems a little disappointed.
Light up
it
the
looks
area.
like we've hit a dead end.
No, light up the area. Oh, what the fuck? That's actually kind of cool though. Whoa, it's much bigger, like, in width too.
There is not a single cut in this footage, from when Avery goes behind the gates to when he finds himself in this place. The footage doesn't cut once, and somehow he's here. Apparently, he also got changed into survival mode and can't change back. Whatever this is, it shouldn't be possible in any normal Minecraft world, but it might bring us one step closer to finding out what happened to Durlord 3. If he also went through these gates and ended up here before he disappeared, then there might be some clues as to what happened to him. And Avery seems to agree, because instead of what any normal person would do here, he turns left into another gate.
And they're all gates. Different portals then to different parts of the world or different dimensions? He's probably gonna turn around here and it's gonna be something else. He's gonna be somewhere else. My brain is wondering how to build on the redstone. I mean, if we want to talk about the technicalities of it, if there really is no cuts in the footage, I would probably think this is a command block that's just teleporting him when he passes a certain threshold. That's probably all it is, because you can do that with command blocks where it doesn't like say anything in chat. You can tell he's already pop out somewhere that's daytime. But yeah, check for a block update and force survival and then update. Yeah, exactly. That's probably what I would think. Something along those lines. I don't know if you... Oh, what the... Yo! Wait, that's a sick... That's a sick map. I can't lie. That is so cool.
This is the last time I'll say this, but it should not be possible for any of this to happen in a normal Minecraft world. How and who built this is completely beyond me, but Avery keeps going, following the bridges through these giant mountains.
I would just want to take an Elytra there and just fly it around. Or just have, like, load this with shaders on and distant horizons. That'd be sick. They've got a pretty high render distance, but there's just so far out from everything else that there's just that render distance fog. Is the door gone? Huh. Yeah, flying through like How to Train Your Dragon, exactly. We watched that in the Discord a couple of weeks back. We watched that as one of our movie nights. This week, we have Project Hail Mary. I didn't mention that at the start of the stream, but we have Project Hail Mary for our movie night tonight. Or not tonight, but Saturday next week. It's so silent. Everything's so like eerie. Oh, there was a cut there. There was a cut in the footage. What? Did he just teleport? Yeah, that's it's either a cut or a teleport. The narrator's probably gonna say something about it. Ooh, what a save. Better than Dream.
But it's not over yet. As Avery keeps going from mountain to mountain, more and more disappear all around him. Every second counts, and if Avery isn't fast enough, he'll fall right into the void.
Now, what is that? Is that like that one tree? The Yggdrasil or whatever it's called? Sure looks like one of those trees. It's got some crazy ass roots. Yeah, exactly. Just like that Sonata, exactly.
As Avery heads over to this massive tree, I want to mention something you might have noticed. Some of the blocks on the mountains didn't look naturally generated. I mean, none of this looks naturally generated, but some of these blocks don't look like they're part of the mountains. In fact, if we take a look back at Durlord 3's footage and inventory before he vanished, all of the blocks we can see on the mountains line up with blocks that he had in his inventory. That
almost like
likely
he's been
means
there.
that Durlord 3 was here, and we now have a concrete trail of breadcrumbs to follow and find him. And just as Avery reaches the roots of the tree, we can see even more clues. I mean, this bridge is obvious, but there are also small specks of moss that must have been placed by hand. Someone was definitely here.
Yep, there is another door. I want him to talk about that cut, though, that we saw. Because we definitely saw some cut in the footage.
And after reaching the bottom, Avery heads into yet another gate. And
he's back.
Except now he's
on the other
row of
side.
doors closer to the end of the hall, one row closer to Durlord 3.
That's
Whatever
a lot of
this
doors you
place
gotta go
is,
through.
disregarding who even made it, Durlord 3 is almost definitely somewhere here. Behind one of these gates is the answer to what happened to Durlord and the truth of what
Behind
this
one of
place
these, we're just gonna
is.
pretend like there's
All
not one
Avery
door at the
has to
very end.
do is keep looking.
There was a trail of blocks, so hopefully following them should lead me to Durlord. Shouldn't be too hard.
See, if it were me in this situation, he goes through the next door. He grabs a bunch of blocks, because he could have done that in the last one. He just grabs a bunch of blocks. and then just goes over the bridges, you know, without teleporting. That's what I would do without going through the doors. Just start building across. Okay, this one's sick too. Holy. See, this is what I always like. My scale when I build stuff in Minecraft, I want to always do stuff like this. Especially underground. I've always wanted to build a massive underground build, but it is difficult to clear out so much space. This is absurd large scale, but it looks so cool though. It looks so cool. And there's like no life in this one, and everything's so gloomy. Few points of light. Or you gotta keep going. You already know how many doors you gotta go through. You gotta keep going. Is that fire? Did I just hear fire?
The light went out. It's a small detail, but the light from the house that Avery just explored, it's gone.
Oh.
That doesn't just happen normally, and it can only mean one thing.
He's being followed again?
Something is here.
I guess it's not again. He wasn't the one being followed last time. It was the other dude. There's something solid following him. It's probably the same thing that was chasing the other guy. All these Minecraft noises, man. I never liked them as a kid, but I guess now it's just kind of part of the game. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably turned them off when I normally play. I don't remember the last time I heard it. There it is. The sound of fire again. Whatever that is, it looks so cool. It's like a chandelier down. Whoa. Oh, I love the look of that. See, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, take the path that is like not the most obvious to take. Just get down there much quicker. But he'll be back in that same spot as before. And you're gonna have a lot more to go.
Avery exits a little rattled, rightfully so. But once again, he's another row of doors closer to the end. Another row closer to Durlord 3. It was brief, but you may have caught sight of a single crafting table when Avery was running up the stairs. It doesn't make sense to just be there, which again likely means that someone was here before Avery. Someone like Durlord. It might be creepy, but we're on the right track. We just have to keep watching.
So how do you find the door here in a spot that's completely open with no real paths? I mean, because the door can be in any direction.
Avery finds himself in a desert with no clear indication of where to go from here.
Hey,
In
that's
the
what I
distance,
just
we
said.
can see various ruins, structures that are far too big to have been built by any passing player. Whatever they are, they've been here for a while. Somewhere out there has to be an exit gate that'll get us closer to Durlord.
Okay,
And
but please, just grab the sand. Actually, if you grab the sand, it's gonna fall. So maybe not the sand, but grab any block and just use it to build a cross.
without any direction, Avery heads off,
That's all you gotta do.
blind, into the night.
Actually, is it a 2x2 and a crafting table that makes sandstone? Or no? I think it is, which means he can technically just take the sand. And that should work as a building block. These ruins are very cool though. I think whoever made all these builds are super well talented. Like, I'm not even talking about like just from the video's perspective. I'm just saying like outside the video, right? Whoever built these are actually they're cracked at building.
It's strangely quiet in the desert. No sign of anything following Avery. He passes ruin after ruin after ruin. The scenery doesn't seem to change no matter where he goes. The dunes are endless in every direction. Until finally, Avery sees it.
Oh, the door. It's rendered in.
An obelisk.
Oh, it's not the door. What he needs is a big giant sand warden to come out and attack him.
And as
Dune
Avery
style.
gets closer, we can see that it has some strange symbols carved into the base. Avery pauses, as if trying to decipher the code, and the footage stalls. But quickly, Avery opens chat as if he realized something.
Ah, bro is speaking enchanting table.
Yeah, maybe I gave him a little too much credit. Avery decides he can't solve these runes and turns away, but quickly spots a crafting table in the distance, another sign that yet again someone was here. And over the hill, even further, there it is again. Another gate.
Oh, is that a different
Avery
one?
goes through,
Bro is speaking enchanting table, yeah.
and
yeah.
once more finds himself closer
I'm gonna
to
say
the
that
end.
next time. Next time I'm at work and I just have someone talking to me in a language I don't understand. Bro is speaking enchanting table.
The hall.
That's funny. I like that
I'm
line.
trying to understand how this all works. Remember, we started in Avery's single-player world, which had no business having this massive tunnel in the first place, but okay, sure, let's accept that. From there, Avery entered the same gate we saw Durlord 3 look behind in the original footage, but instead of something censored, this time all there was a gold block. But when Avery left the gate, he ended up somewhere completely different.
Yo,
a
Ren, how's it
massive
going?
hall of doors. Each
How you
door
doing?
seems to connect to a different world, and scattered around these worlds are blocks that we know Durlord 3 had in his inventory. Breadcrumbs that tell us we're on the right track to finding out what happened to him. But there's still 14 hours left of Avery's footage, so if we want to figure out what happens, we have to keep watching.
That's a lot of fucking footage. He just goes through every door and just keeps looking for the other tunnels, or I guess other gates. I do like how they're all very different though. Nice, friend. Glad to hear that you're hanging out with your friends. I'm doing pretty good myself. We're just chilling for tonight, you know? Just having a good time. Glad to hear that you're hanging out with friends, though. Hopefully you spend some quality time with them. Dude, this world, I like how, I kind of just said it, but I like how they're all very different from each other.
Avery goes from house to house,
Did you have a good
exploring
Easter,
this
Ren?
seemingly much more tranquil world. Every one of these worlds has an entrance gate and an exit gate, but this red dimension is the first one without an obvious exit, and as a result, Avery doesn't know what to do. He's kind of just here. The only thing he can do is go from house to house and try to find any clue about where the exit gate is.
Mine was all right. I worked, but it was a good day overall. I will be resting for a decent amount of tomorrow morning, and then I'll be working on resetting my computer for the new upgrades that I have coming. You worked? Yeah, I worked. That was my Easter. I don't get all my holidays off, but it's completely fine. I got holiday pay too, so it's all good. the stall on the lantern. Exactly. Yeah, I got paid. That's what counts, you know? Gotta make that money. Dude, the sudden pauses in the music. There we go. Okay, now he's doing something with it. Oh. Okay. No, collect the blocks, please. Just collect as many blocks as possible. Like, why are we not collecting the blocks here?
But
you clearly
there's
keep
nothing
them
here. Everywhere he looks, it's just dead end after
You got
dead
candy?
end.
Nice.
He tries counting the beds in each house.
What's your
going to
favorite
every
candy that you
last
got?
one and taking note. Maybe this is the way out.
Bro's counting
But
everything?
once again, there's no pattern. And Avery gives up.
Okay, I'm done with this. Where are
Just
you?
in
I know
general
you're here.
chocolate. All right, that's fair. Yeah, I think chocolate's overall, like chocolate over candy. I prefer chocolate, so I feel you on that.
I said, where are you? Answer me. Where are you? Look at me. I am here. You were so eager to find me earlier. Come at me. Come to me right now, or I'll leave.
And he disconnects. But the footage is so much longer. He can't disconnect here. You got Thanksgiving dinner for Easter? Like, in terms of the amount of food? I mean, that's sick. Oh, he did end up leaving.
What am I doing?
This is such Gen Z
It's
coded.
freaking Eve, and here I am playing this stupid Minecraft world.
Literally a Thanksgiving dinner?
God, like...
Hey, that sounds good, though.
What am I doing with my life?
No, I think he's referring to the video, Ren.
I can't do this, dear Lord. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not smart like you are. I can't figure this out. How am I supposed to find you? Please, give me a clue.
It's like a first-person movie, but it's not because, I mean, there's the narrator talking over this. Yo, how's it going? Happy Easter to you as well. Thank you for stopping by, Albert. Hopefully you're having a great Easter as well, or you had a great Easter, depending on what time it is for you. It did just turn midnight here, so technically it's already passed, but hopefully you had a great Easter as well. Oh, wait, what's that? What is that over there? That can't be another gate. It looks too small to be another gate. Alright, Red, thank you for the lurk.
Something isn't right. Rewinding the footage and looking at this exact spot on the hill, there's no crafting table in sight. This table appeared later, as if to guide Avery to this exit gate. Someone or something must have placed it when Avery wasn't looking. If this was Durlord's doing, there's no reason he would hide himself like this.
Oh,
and
it is a
this
gate.
might be the case for every crafting table we've seen thus far. So if it isn't Durlord 3 leaving this trail, then who or what is Avery following?
Or who's following Avery, more like.
I'm coming, Durlord. Don't you worry.
Oh. But this isn't the same place. Wait, this is where he was last? Oh, no, it's not. There's a place very similarly built like
the
this
next
in the last
world that
video.
Avery enters looks like a small town. It's also pretty calm, and like the last
But
one,
this is all
there's no
different.
obvious direction of where
Dude,
to
these
go,
builds are
nor are there any
nice.
breadcrumbs that Durlord might have left behind. All Avery can do, once again, is walk around looking for any clues.
I think Ren went to go lurk, so I don't know if you'll get a response out of him, but I think he said he was doing pretty good. These are the types of builds I wish you could just build in survival. The most I get is a house and a very, very extravagant mine shaft, and that's it. Then my 2-week Minecraft phase is over. Guys, should I try out Minecraft with like the heaviest shaders and like distant horizons whenever I... What the fuck is that? Whenever I upgrade my PC? Should I do that? I'm back because my friends wanted to know who you were, so I'm streaming your stream while you're reacting. I appreciate it. Hello, Ren's friends. I don't know. I think he's being followed. I don't think he's following someone. You know? Oh, that's...
Out of nowhere, the sky goes black and we can hear a noise.
That's fun. You forgot you had DM requests off.
It's not about finding the next gate anymore. It's about getting out of here without being seen.
Did the sky get covered like obsidian or something? Is that what it was? Like, how did it... It looks like it was a bunch of blocks that rendered in, because it did not... I mean, there's no stars, there's no moon. Whoever is following him, they want him to be trapped. Every light is just going off. This is the same gate that he was at before, right? Or is this a different one?
It's closed.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, okay, that is true. It's closed. I didn't even mention that part. I didn't see that. He keeps collecting the crafting tables though, for each gate that he's gone through. He has them all in his inventory, or at least one from each. What is that noise though? Huh? Is this a water pit? It is. Okay, why? See, it's very lucky that he had those 5 crafting tables, man. Are you kidding me? Now he's got no blocks.
What? What was that? You don't understand. I've never felt like that in my life.
All right, Ren, you have a great day.
So scared. Why am I
Or I
so
guess great
scared?
night in your case.
I can't do this. I'm sorry, dear Lord. I just
Albert, you
can't
said your
do
profile
this.
blinds you, but you don't want to change it.
Every time I try and do anything, it
Gotta,
just
you
doesn't
know
work.
what they say.
I can't solve any
Sometimes
puzzles.
beauty's
I can't
pain.
figure anything out. And now I'm scared of a game.
I don't like this voice. I don't like this narration of Mayo. It's way too dramatic.
Not enough. But if not me, then who else? I have to keep going.
It's
For
clear
Door
that
Lord,
whatever
I
is
have to
causing
keep going.
Avery to feel this way, whatever is filling him with this much fear, must want something from him. If it left him a false trail of crafting tables and essentially coerced him into going deeper into this world, it must be leading him somewhere. But I don't know what the goal is. Why is Avery important? And what even is leading him in the first place? Not once have we actually seen a monster or an entity. We've heard noises and seen blocks get destroyed and placed, but never seen something physical actually come after Avery. But nonetheless, his reactions are very real. He's clearly been terrified on multiple occasions, so whatever the thing in this world is, its plan is working, and Avery is only getting more and more hopeless.
Oh, there's a boat though. Hey, there you go. At least you'll be going across a lot quicker. How convenient. How deep does this world go? Like, I feel like they've already gone as deep as they could for like the world height. Yet it seems like they keep going deeper, or like there's more deep points. I mean, just that pit where he dropped down into the water from. That should have been world height there. Man, I'll keep saying
Finally,
it.
Avery exits the canals and enters a strange walled-in
This builder is
world with
talented
some
as fuck.
structure in the center. And for the first time in a while, the exit to this world is obvious. The gate that'll take Avery back to the Great Hall, and hopefully closer to his goal of finding Durlord 3, is just on the other side of this courtyard.
But he's gonna explore.
But
Of course he
after a
is.
few moments of hesitation, Avery turns around and decides to just take a peek into the church.
Is it more enchanting table language? I mean, it's a question mark on the wall. Read the book. Come on. Come on. I know you want to do it. Read the book.
You are safe here. Rest here. You are safe. Take shelter from that which haunts you. Nothing can reach you here. You are safe. It must be such a fearful thing to fall into a realm of which you do not belong. Worry not. You are safe here. Nothing can hurt you.
You are nothing. Oh, what? And it's like blocked. The rest of it is blocked out. Yeah, I didn't pause the video. It's just all okay. It's all redacted, bro. They found the Epstein files. That's crazy. Yeah, this is just the Epstein files. All right, narrator. Look at that quality redaction. Exactly. Exactly.
Avery exits the book and slowly heads outside the church, but he's no longer interested in the gate. He collects a few flowers from a patch by the outside wall and begins roaming around the courtyard, slowly planting flowers at various gravestones, as if in a trance. I didn't censor that footage earlier. I don't know what it said inside that book, but whatever Avery read caused him to slip into some sort of dazed state. He continues to walk around, planting flowers, moving water in and out of this well, and clearing up the ferns outside the church.
Bro's been a sleeper agent this entire time. He just needed the proper words from the book.
He then walks,
The enchantment table language.
without thought, into this lake and begins to drown.
There's smoke coming from the lake.
And he repeats this cycle. For 12 hours.
Huh?
For 12 hours straight,
That's like
Avery
a majority
walks
of the
back
footage.
and forth along this courtyard, mindlessly planting and replanting flowers, emptying and filling this well, clearing up more and more and more ferns around the church, completely devoid of any emotion, any sign of thought, anything at all. For periods of time, sometimes an hour, he'll just pause, staring at the text. You are safe here.
Is it mirrors? The footage look a little bit more like grayscale now. Like it's not as vibrant. I think it's done like that on purpose, but like it looks like that was done. How do you do this for 12 hours? Oh, the signs.
I don't know who this Durlord 3 guy is, but if he left me this message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened. There was a trail of blocks, so hopefully following them should lead me to Durlord. I'm coming, Durlord. Don't you worry. If not me, then who else? I have to keep going.
He's awake. The color has returned. He is risen.
I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry. I won't forget again. I won't forget.
All right, but hot take though, I really don't think the narration's needed for the Mayo.
But the
ST is
battle
sleepy.
isn't
Is it that
over yet.
obvious?
He's one bridge closer to Durlord 3. But to get to him, he still has a ways to go.
Sorry, I've been awake for a long time. I'm trying my best over here. I will finish the video. I can see it in your model's eyes. This cave looks so cool. I wish this kind of terrain generation appeared in like normal Minecraft. Holy shit. I feel for some reason this pool part, not that it has anything to do with it or like actually part of the game, but this reminds me of like the Final Fantasy part 2 ending with actually, well, I should say in case anyone hasn't played the game, but reminds me of this. Oh, secret button.
As Avery kills this drown to get food,
Don't look at
we
my
see
eyes.
something interesting in the water, a pattern. And Avery notices it as well. It's likely that this pattern is actually some sort of door that opens up another room, and the button that Avery pressed earlier might have something to do with opening it. He goes around the pond, and on each one of these pillars is another button revealing
that one
some
had a diamond
valuable
block in it, though.
and Avery lists all of them out.
Oh, they're all different ores. Iron, gold, emerald,
but what to
and
actually
diamond.
do with them isn't obvious. After a bit of thinking, Avery tries simply breaking into the pillars. If this is meant to be a riddle or combination lock, then you can force it open by looking at the wiring. But inside of every single pillar is nothing. It's just a small circuit that reveals the valuable block by opening the trap door. No connection to any sort of larger redstone circuit.
There we go, my eyes are open.
With the diamond block. Inside it, it has a small tower made of quartz, but it doesn't seem to lead anywhere special. The puzzle must have something to do with the blocks themselves, not with the actual buttons. And Avery is
one
once
time you
again
frog
stuck
blinked
in
and I just
figuring
started
it out.
laughing. Not gonna lie. Yeah, sometimes my model will do that if I'm rubbing my eyes like that. Sometimes like the winks will go out of sync. The frog blinks.
Screw this.
Oh, now we get more Mayo narration. I'm sorry, the Mayo narration is just a little much. It really is not needed. Is he gonna suffocate himself? Wait.
The
Netherite.
block that this door is made of is netherite. The
Huh?
hardest breakable block in all of Minecraft. Without any tools, it takes 4 minutes and 10 seconds to destroy. Very few people would willingly choose to break the netherite here because chances are solving this puzzle would open the door instantly. But Avery is done trying to solve these puzzles how the world wants him to. He's going to find Durlord 3 his own way.
Damn, this block takes so fucking long. You might as well speed up the footage, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Okay, he's cutting through it.
Stupid puzzle.
I wonder what the solution was for the puzzle then. Because he just cheated it. Dude, there's no way. There's so many different doorways. He's only on the second bridge. Or third. Why is he only on the third bridge? He should be farther. Have you ever watched the Danganronpa anime perchance? No, but I've seen the Steam games and I've been... Bro's in the Infinity Castle. There's no fucking way he's in the Infinity Castle. No, but to answer your question, I have not seen the Danganronpa anime, but I have seen the Steam games. I haven't played them either. I just know that they exist and they look interesting.
Another world. A library that seems to extend infinitely in every direction.
I hear they're good.
Scattered around
I think I heard they're good.
Books.
I think I had an old coworker from a previous job that
like it was left by
said it was pretty good. I think she said she liked them. Too expensive? I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I know they go on sale too sometimes during like the winter and summer sales. Maybe
Avery
in July
keeps
you'll be able to get them
library.
during the summer sale. Actually, I don't even know if you play PC. Maybe you don't play PC. But if you play PC, get your games on Steam and look at them during the summer sale.
He catches sight of something in the distance.
And some people watch on their phone. I see. I don't have any data of what you watch on, so can't assume, you know.
Only one step left, as there always is. Brother wishes to wait.
Oh, wait, dear Lord.
You're not a very hard guy to catch, you know, Avery.
It's you.
Me?
I found you.
That you did.
I found you. I was starting to think I'd never find you.
What can I say?
Are you okay? What happened? Why did you leave all that in my world?
Well, I'll be honest, I wasn't in the best state of mind when
yeah,
I
the
left that
voiceover.
message.
What do you mean?
No, I mean I can watch
Did you read
it.
the book?
I just don't think the voiceover was necessarily needed. But I mean, you know,
The
in this
book and the
conversation, it's
lector, right
fine.
above us.
Well, you kind of cut me off.
My bad. You should read it.
Okay, one sec.
Especially because the narrator's voice is being used for Durlord's voice. Like, I feel like it's just now it's kind of ruined a little bit, you know? And then what the fuck was that string that Durlord just put in chat? Bro put some like encryption or some shit.
Only one step left, as there always is. Brother wishes to wait. Something's in the air. I do not hear it.
I hear impatience.
That's a different voice,
the weight
though.
of the flock. They want it. The one. They call for it, beg for it, knock for it. Yet, The key soon turns. Our future awaits. Father has spoken. The final eve is ready. I wish I knew the ritual, but he tells me nothing. It will save us from this old world. Show us something new. To speak
Even more
honestly
happy than
now,
before.
I can hear it in the air.
What
when I
changed
close his
that?
eyes and listen. I woke before dawn to see Brother Aeneas, eyes dark, frozen, whispering, chanting, until he wasn't there. I do not feel well. Father can't know. Dawn has come. Father said nothing. He guided me to it. The altar. I wait there now. Am I to speak to it? They've stepped back. I await the
I've
one
befriended
we're
you
all
again?
here for.
I didn't even know you guys weren't friended. What
The
happened?
The king.
Did he just accidentally like unfriend you or something?
That writhing thing like night and dawn below. I must write. Drown it out. Drown it. Can't hear the tapping. Mend me as one. It was not a door. It was an entrance. I must write quieter. Something fell on me. The impossible maker. It knew all of me. The screams lasted just 3 seconds. They echoed longer into his silence.
Exactly, Ren. You're friends again, and that's all that matters. There you go. Best said like that. Sometimes
The
people just
wrong
need a
God
break from
came.
everything, and it's alright.
We let it. Please, find the doors. Close them all. They will not all look like doors. You will know them when you are close.
I will say this, and I don't mean anything bad for the people who enjoy this, but I feel like this video is a sequel to something that didn't need a sequel. Like, I don't know if anyone else is like actively watching, but the first video, when it ended, it was a good mystery video, and it had its place. Its time frame was great. I feel like this is just kind of too much now. Like, you know, it, I'll keep playing it. Don't get me wrong. I'll keep playing it. We'll keep watching it. But like, it's all too much. I think they're chasing success. Yeah, that's what I think.
What does it mean? It's weird, but what does it mean?
Do you know about the King in Yellow?
No.
Do you know about Haster?
No. Is that the king in yellow?
Okay, there's unfortunately no way I can put this that doesn't sound a little insane, so bear with me. The thing that the book talks about, the king, I guess, is something unknowable. It's something that shouldn't be able to exist because it is everything that exists. That's what the book is talking about. That's what was behind the gates. But it's not like anything I can describe. It doesn't have a shape, or at least you don't see a shape. When I looked at it, at least, it floods your mind with knowledge. Knowledge it was never meant to hold. Everything that once was, everything that now is, and everything that will be, stuffed into your head. And through that, it shows you that everything that you think you know, your whole reality, is a world that doesn't exist. That everything you think is true is a tiny, tiny, minuscule part of an unknowable whole. You live in an illusion, and it crams all of that truth into a mind far too small to handle it, instantly. And it hurts like a truck.
That was behind the gates?
Yeah.
So, you knew to warn me because...
Because I knew you the second I saw it. I knew you would find this place and post a video.
Okay,
are
so
you okay?
bros just fell
Something
from
about
Death
this
Note.
place makes it better. God knows how. That's the interesting part. I know nothing about this place, so much about the real world. Well, the real
What was behind the gates? It was just
but
a gold block.
nothing about here.
So, you're okay?
Well, I feel like my head's gonna explode if I look away from the screen. But as long as I don't do that, then yeah, I'm okay.
How long have you been here?
Couldn't tell you. After I wrote the book, I passed out for a second, but
Minecraft
I knew
players
that I
are
would
such
die,
weirdos.
or
I
at
don't-
least not be able to
I don't know.
think
I
if I
mean-
stayed where I was. It's like I could see in
I
my
like
mind
Minecraft,
all
but-
of the possible routes I could take, and the only gap in my
And
brain was what would
I like
happen
Minecraft,
if
and I
went
think this is
back
a
through the
good
gates.
video.
So I
I
uploaded
think this is a good idea. Maybe not like this video specifically, but the last video that he released. I think it's a good idea. I think there's an audience for it, and I think it's great. But I wouldn't necessarily chalk it up to being Minecraft players, because I think you can go to any genre and say there are weirdos who play the game. Like, there are a bunch of weirdos who play Rainbow Six Siege. There are a bunch of weirdos who play Counter-Strike. But I mean, yeah, there's a this video did not need to exist. Yeah, that I would agree with. You said, let me rephrase. There are a lot of cringe things here. I agree. I completely agree with that. Yes. But I wouldn't say Minecraft players are necessarily weirdos.
the video and went back. I have no idea how long it's been. I have no sense of time anymore.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, I'd ask you to leave.
I'm not
but
leaving.
I know.
There's no way I'm leaving you here.
You know that
I
there's
just
no
think it's
reason
very
for you
cheesy
to get
writing.
involved with this.
That thing was in my world. I'm spending my freaking New Year's Eve playing this game. You know what time it
My
is?
freaking New Year's
It's almost
Eve.
midnight. I've been playing this world for 13 hours, looking for you. And you're gonna tell me to leave you here? After all that?
I know, and I appreciate it. But you're getting into something that isn't worth getting into.
Well, why are you getting into it?
I'm already in it, Avery. I saw it. I can't look away from my screen. I might as well figure out something while I'm here.
Okay, so let's figure it out together.
You're putting yourself at risk.
Yeah, needed
For someone you don't even know.
Yeah, I am. And it doesn't matter. You're a person. You looked out for me enough to warn me. And now I'm here.
It sounds like when
and
people
I'm
are trying to
staying.
dub like English anime, you know?
So what do you suppose
Like when
we
they're
do?
doing the Deku voice, you know?
You're the guy who knows everything now.
Okay, I guess that's true. Did you see what the book said?
Well, it said a lot of things.
Right. Some group of people was trying to summon this thing. Some idiots, mind you. They saw it too. At least the one writing did. And he left us a
Like
clue
Durlord's voice I
to
can
close the doors.
like listen to. But
doors in the
Mayo's
giant
just annoys me.
Right, maybe. But I wager that the giant door at the end of
Sorry,
the
I
hall...
shouldn't say the voice, because the voice actor who's doing his voice is perfectly fine. It's just the way that it's written. It's bad.
might be the more interesting one.
How's it going, Jenny?
Right.
Welcome back.
So we have to get to it.
I think
What the fuck? And then again, it's a 2-hour video where it's a sequel to something that didn't need a sequel. It was a fun thing to just say it's a mystery that's unsolved and there's no clear explanation to it. But now we're here.
And just like that, that's the end of Avery's footage. That's all we get. It just goes black, right as we learn what happened to Durlord 3, right as we see him again. He's gone. But there's a lead. Because that random clutter of letters that Durlord 3 sent
a Google
earlier
Drive
in the
link.
chat, that's a Google Drive
I
link.
knew it!
And finally, we get to see what Durlord saw. What happened to him.
You should watch Cicada 3301 if you want a mystery. I'll try to remember that. I know you're not in the Discord. I was about to say add that to the Discord. Watch. Look at this link. But
All this time.
I'll try to remember that. I'll add it there myself.
The footage opens with Durlord 3 writing in a book. He confirms everything that we heard him tell Avery, that the creature he saw behind the gates, the king, if you will, forced an unknowable truth into his mind. We can catch a glimpse of the other pages in his journal, but he doesn't ever go back to them. In fact, it's quite the opposite. He confirms what we know, that this place, this realm of the king, somehow makes the pain bearable. That when he looks away from the screen, he feels like he's losing his mind, but staring at the computer in this world is somehow keeping him sane. He tries talking in chat and pausing the game, but the pain is too much. He mentions the only thing he has for food are some smoothies in the fridge
played the
by his
Minecraft
computer,
world for
but
too
he
long
can't
and
turn
he's
away from the screen
locked
without
in.
the pain coming back. He just has to reach in and hope there's still more.
What the
But
fuck?
left without anything else to do,
much
curiosity gets
pain.
the best of him.
I
and
have
he
to reach
decides
in.
to head through the first gate.
The exaggeration. And now we gotta
We're
watch
back.
this all again from Durlord's
We've
perspective.
seen this place before, but Durlord goes a different direction from where we
What's
saw
up,
Avery
Albert?
go. Also seemingly unaware
What's
of
good?
the danger hidden in these mountains.
If you say chicken butt, I swear. 6-7. Thank you for the 6-7 bits. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. 6-7. Oh. Everything just disappears again.
Gone.
Oh. Actual 6-7 bits.
But this time, it's
Thank you for the
different.
headpads.
Durlord doesn't panic, and instead, he begins to experiment. Carefully, he
that
walks
headband.
across the next bridge, looking around at every nearby mountain, waiting for one to vanish.
Ryan, we'll share the headpad. It's alright. It's
And it
alright.
never
We'll share the
does.
headpad.
Until he steps on the next one. One of the mountains that used to be connected, it's gone, but it's not the one that Durlord came from. Curiously, he looks around.
He didn't know it was a 7 TV emo.
The mountains are quiet, so he begins mining. He gathers plenty of moss before continuing on to the next bridge, experimenting further.
Where do you get that magenta block? What?
Maybe you figured it out too. The mountains were never disappearing randomly, nor were they ever hunting you down.
Don't worry, you'll learn how to spell party here
Durlord
soon,
can
Ren.
place blocks, break blocks, walk on bridges, walk on his own blocks. But the moment he steps onto a new mountain,
Ren, we've already talked about this. If you want a pizza party, you'd have to get it yourself, and actually you'd have to host the pizza party because all my places around me are closed. You've got 3 hours before my time right now. Talked about this before? Yeah, we talked about this last stream. Me and Ren were talking about this. Ren's gotta be the one to provide the pizza. His pizza places are open, mine are not.
another one gets deleted. It's not necessarily the one he came from, it's a random neighbor. And Durlord seems to get that too. There's just one more thing he has to test. When a mountain has multiple neighbors, one gets deleted. But when a mountain only has one...
Oh, don't get me wrong, I like pizza parties. I just said I can't do it myself. I mean, it's already midnight for me. It's past midnight. It's almost actually 1 o'clock.
Deleted.
I want
So
pizza now? Dude,
Durlord
that's what I
is
said after
completely
they
safe
mentioned it
as
last
long as he
stream.
places his own blocks. But
Why?
that all
Again,
raises
it's not that
another
I don't want to do a
question.
pizza party. All my pizza places are closed
What
though.
happens if a
So where are we gonna
mountain
get the pizza
has
from?
no neighbors?
What if it's in the morning when you do the pizza party? I mean, I don't know if pizza's really. I mean, I guess you got pizza, whatever. Chat, have you ever gotten? Do you guys like cold pizza? But like when you just put it in the fridge to store it overnight, and you just take it out and you just eat it. I love eating cold pizza. I'm not gonna lie. I love eating cold pizza. It's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. It's a good snack. Exactly. It's like when you have like 1 slice left or like 2 slices left. I'll just fucking eat it, you know? Jenny, you asked pineapple on pizza views anyone? I mean, Hawaiian pizza's pretty good. Hawaiian's got what's it called? Pineapple on it. With some other things like ham and I think I've seen some with honey on it too, and it's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying raw. I'm not saying like eat the pizza without cooking it first. I'm just saying like when you have already made the pizza and you store it for the next day and you just take it out the fridge and eat it. Same thing with like chicken wings, right? Like if you get like chicken, like fried chicken, and you put that in the fridge, next morning, if I'm feeling like I don't want to heat it up, I'm just gonna eat it up, you know?
Using these rules, Durlord creates mountains all around him, bridging gaps to new ones and even bringing back old ones. Breaking connections, making connections.
I've been having mozzarella sticks for the past few days. What should I have for breakfast tomorrow? I saw this TikTok this morning when I was going into work. Some person, they took pancake mix, and you know, instead of making pancakes in the sense that you pour like a circle onto the pan, what they did is they poured it in like a coil shape, like a line around the pan, and then when it was done being made, they just put it all together like into like a bowl, and almost made it like if it was pancake pasta, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense, but the pancake was put into a way that it looked like pasta noodles, and I thought it was a really good idea. Like that's a cool way to have it, and you just take a fork and you eat it like if it's pasta. So I would try that. Jenny asked, "Are you talking about heating up leftover pizza, right?" Yes, I was talking about heating up leftover pizza. I'm kidnapping you? Oh, okay. Don't cancel me, Twitch. I don't think Twitch would cancel you for saying that you're kidnapping someone.
Tree.
I don't think anyone could get canceled for saying that they're going to kidnap someone, but it's fine.
Durlord?
Esty, are you really named Esty? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm really named Esty.
Avery. How did you get here? Why are you here? Didn't you read the book?
I wanted to find you. I had to make sure you were alright.
I wanted to find you.
You need to disconnect, Avery. You didn't see it,
God
did you?
damn.
See what?
Wait.
You need.
This is the footage that was already made. Wait, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense now. This is what? How is he here? See, now this is not making any sense. The video was already made. This is what he posted after talking to him. How is he here right now? We should have had no more mayo in this. What is this?
What about you?
I'll be okay. You just need to go.
Don't you want to look around at least? What even is this place?
You need to leave.
We can't look around?
You want to explore?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. But this can't be Avery. We saw Avery's footage. We know that
That's what
Avery
I'm
and
saying.
Durlord meet in the library, not
Yes,
here
right
in
here.
the mountains.
Wait,
which
okay, he's
means
adjusting it.
that this Avery must be a fake, and Durlord
Oh, so now there's
seems
a
to
fake.
realize
Now there's a
that
fake
too.
Avery. Okay.
Maybe by the way that it's speaking, but regardless, this is not Avery. Avery, do you know how this world works?
Not really.
Okay, there are 3 rules. If a mountain has more than one neighbor, and you step on it, a random neighbor gets deleted. If a mountain has one neighbor, and you step on it, that mountain gets deleted.
Right.
And if a mountain has no neighbors, and you step on it, it generates new neighbors.
Mr.
Yeah.
Fridge.
What do you make of that?
I mean, it seems
I don't know what to
consistent.
suggest
Makes sense to
because
me.
I don't know if
Reminds me of
anything's
that
open
one
for you
thing.
right now, but you can always
Like
drive over to the nearest gas station and
Kanye's
grab. I
something.
mean, I know Wawa's
Conway's
over
Game of
loaded
Life?
with some decent food.
Yeah, that.
That's what I would
Close.
probably do if I was trying to
But
get
you're
food right
wrong.
now because nothing else is
There's
open.
actually a 4th rule as well.
There is?
You can actually control which of the neighbors gets deleted. It's not random.
Wouldn't that go against the logic?
Maybe. But this world is illogical, and it's too limiting to think like that.
So how do you control
Oh,
it?
true. That you gotta keep in mind it is Easter too. I think you're kind of fucked. There's no food. I forgot the whole point that it was Easter too.
Simple. You ask. Just say a number in chat. It starts with the mountain you came from
Easty,
and goes
Easter
clockwise.
Esty. Yep. Gotta get the
Here.
use the bunny emote
Wanna
too.
try it?
Sure.
Here, try it. Say 2, and that one over there will delete.
Why do I care about any of this?
Two.
What the fuck? Like, this is too much, man. This is too much. Oh, he just murdered the fucker. Okay, there we go. You know what? I
Idiot.
care now. I care. He got rid of him.
Be a more convincing Avery next time. Durlord explains how if the fake Avery appeared as soon as he saw the tree and immediately tried to distract him, chances are that tree is exactly where he doesn't want Durlord
What was
to
the
go.
show you were watching
So,
earlier?
of course,
The Amazing Digital
that's
Circus.
exactly where he's going.
If you haven't seen it before,
How
I
the
highly
king
recommend
even
it.
conjured up a fake
Definitely watch
Avery
them on
is
YouTube.
something I couldn't tell you. And if you don't know what just happened, the trap was something that Durlord had set earlier, just in case. Using his green blocks, he pretended that this mountain had 2 bridges, when in reality, it only had 1. But Durlord 3 isn't done here just yet.
Yeah, we
Just
watched
in case
episode
anyone
8
tries
of
to
the Amazing
follow
Digital
him,
Circus.
He
Yeah.
leaves a false trail leading to the lower gate, because as he says,
Albert, you said when I have my sleep mode on, I turn it off, hoping my alarm doesn't go off. Oh, okay, gotcha. The bubble character, I relate with that on a soul level.
a gut
Fair.
instinct is telling him to search one more thing.
He's kind of out of pocket at some points in the earlier
So he
episodes.
goes up.
You know, the bubble character in that show is like one of the Lumas in the Mario movies. Or I guess in the Mario movies. He's got that same sort of personality. Bubble's a freak. Well, if what we were theorizing, Bubble being an AI, that's kind of weird for the AI to be freaky. But you know, I guess Grok is like that too. So who knows? I mean, Grok can be a little freaky.
After taking the top gate, Durlord ends up considerably far, on a bridge we never saw Avery stand on. And the next gate takes him to yet another familiar location.
Oh, the place where he got tranced at. I love Grok. It's so unhinged. It's funny. It's funny some of the wild things it says. I think it is a very unique AI. I convinced my
Something
Grok
about
it's
this
Thomas
world
the
is
Tank
wrong.
Engine.
I can't place it, but something feels awful.
I think it's a very unique AI, for sure. I don't really play. I haven't played around with Grok or really any LLM because they're all hosted
And
by
just like
companies that I just
Avery,
don't want them having my
he
data.
too
So like I
can't
just
resist
don't
the
use them.
temptation of checking the church.
But maybe one day I'll try running like a local AI or something. Okay, so he reads the book. Well, let me guess. He's gonna get tranced, or he's not gonna get tranced, and it's gonna be some other bullshit reasoning. I don't know anymore. He got to the Epstein pages. Okay, cool.
Except
were-
Durlord's reaction is different.
He backed off.
The words are censored here too, but they don't have the same effect on him as they did on Avery. If anything, he's just disgusted. I don't want to stay in here for too long. I can only imagine what'll happen. But
Oh,
as
that's
he's
good,
about to
Ren.
leave,
Made a new friend. That's cool.
he changes his mind. And after thinking for a few moments, he decides what he wants to write.
He
And
prepared
heads
that
into
for
the next
Avery.
gate.
I mean, just like previous.
Like
It's a
Avery,
continuation of
he
the
too
one
makes it to the
video
floating
where
island,
Avery
noting
got
that
transported
for some
somewhere.
strange reason, he's losing hunger.
This is a continuation to another video that this guy did, that basically had an open ending, saying, you know, don't go a certain path down this world. And it was a good video. It was a good 40-minute video. I felt like the pacing was good. I felt like the story ended off somewhere that was like open-ended enough for people to theorize. I thought it was good. Now they made this video, and this video feels like it's just too much. There's unneeded details. There's like it's just adding to a world that didn't need to be added to when it was already a good video. There Mr. Fridge had the best way to put it. They were capitalizing on the success, I think is what you said, Mr. Fridge. I've already forgot what the term was that you said. But I agree with that. I think it didn't need to be needed to be done at all. And then yeah, the voice acting's cringe. It's
He
a little
flips each
confusing.
of
It's a little all over the place.
the trap
I don't know.
door.
I at this point I'm watching it and I can't lie. I don't care what's going on. Like I want to know what happens here at the end. But like I really don't care about any of this setup here. I really don't.
Noting the block underneath. And then he doesn't say anything. Thinking. Until he makes a pickaxe and tries digging around the door. But it's to no avail.
All right,
There's
Albert, thanks
netherite
for the
on
lurk. I
all
appreciate
sides.
it. Have a great rest of
He
your
gives
night.
up on digging and tries breaking into each one of the pillars. But it's the same thing we've already seen. Redstone and no solution or hints. Except for one. The diamond block pillar.
Well, there's a zombie in it. Bro, I think this has more pacing, more poor pacing than
Durlord
One
lets
Piece.
the zombie out and goes inside, but there's
They stall
nothing
for too
defined
long.
here. This is the only pillar with diamond, but it's not even the only unique block. And just like the others, it's empty. So, fully stumped, Durlord sits and thinks.
Like, what the fuck is this? What do you mean he just sits and thinks? No wonder this video is so long. Did you see that? The zombie stopped burning.
The zombie
Fuck
isn't
off.
burning.
Fuck
When
off.
exposed to direct sunlight in Minecraft, zombies burn 100% of the time. But somehow, this zombie stopped. Despite being directly under the sun and burning before, it's totally fine. Minecraft follows rules. This doesn't just happen, and Durlord immediately realizes what it means. Something is blocking the sunlight. Usually, if any block was there, you'd see it right away. But there's one block in Minecraft that doesn't render in if you're standing far enough away, and yet has the ability to shade zombies from direct sunlight. Shulker boxes. Now, it's impossible to know how high in the sky these shulkers actually are, but if they're up there, then it means they aren't just casting a shadow onto the zombie. They're also casting it onto the water. So all Durlord has to do to see them is turn down his brightness. And there it is. Shadows in the shape of arrows and a ring, all pointing to one spot in the ground, completely invisible without the lower brightness.
No, I mean, I see what they're saying. You needed to have the lower brightness to see the clarity and what pixels were, which blocks were not lit up. But how the fuck was anyone supposed to see that? Thank you for the clip.
The same conversation with Avery unfolds, nothing we haven't seen before. But any second now, something should happen.
But then again, how does he have footage of this when Avery was recording his perspective when the video was already done? It just doesn't make any sense. Is he getting possessed? I mean, yeah, I guess Avery was the one being possessed because Durlord was trying to get his attention, but I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's a different outcome than what Avery had in his video. I assume they'll probably mention why Durlord killed him. What the fuck am I looking at? Is that Chica?
You are awake.
What the fuck?
You shouldn't be.
What the fuck is this?
You are awake, but you are alone. There is only darkness for you. There is no hope. There is no
future. Is that
future.
Freddy Fazbear?
And this is only the beginning. Today, 724 days after the Genesis, I will fuse with the vessel and finally escape this digital realm. And then your world will belong to its king. The vessel must remain intact. Its mind must remain clean.
All right, Jenny, have a great night. Appreciate it. Or I guess in your case, have a great morning. Have a great day. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hello.
You are nothing. A human has no place in the business of gods.
How fearful it must have been to fall into a realm of which you do not belong. I will remove you. Now, sleep.
No.
You have no choice. Sleep.
No.
No. Peak
Your
writing.
mind is strong,
Peak writing. No.
I am beyond strength. I am.
No smile.
Fall.
This video is so ass.
I'm just gonna let the video play.
I'll keep saying this though. Whoever built these worlds is very, very creative. They did a really good job of building these worlds. Is that
There's
an
a gate,
elevator? No, it's a
but
gate.
no way to open it. Durlord is stuck here. Somewhere else in this realm, that thing is waiting for Avery, who's I don't know where. Somewhere else, I hope. When they meet, whenever that thing's form is finished constructing, it and Avery will merge into one. I mean, you heard what it said. You don't need me to explain it to you. Durlord has to get out of here. By any means. Using boats, you can phase through plenty of walls in Minecraft.
Or you could just break the wood because, you know, the door is made of wood, but
Durlord can't seem to get it to work. That's off the table.
like why phase
He's
through
scared
it?
to break anything. Whatever system connects these doors together, he doesn't want to ruin it.
Okay, all right.
Eventually, he runs out of options.
So you still do it anyways, okay?
Breaks through.
Well, clearly it's not gonna work.
Nothing
You see the
works.
other side of it.
Nothing works at all. He's stuck here. There's no way out. No way to save Avery, and no way to stop any of this.
It is pretty funny. It's okay, we're almost done, guys. We got 30 more minutes. Okay, I thought we were close to finishing this. Fuck. What am I doing? That's a good question. What are you doing?
This is clearly not working. If I can't escape with your logic, I'll escape with mine.
Chat, I'll ask you a question. It's alright if you say no. Do you care if I just skipped like the last 10 minutes and we just see what the fuck happens? Because number one, I'm tired. Number two, I don't think any of us care what the fuck is gonna happen here. You kinda? If you want to watch, let me know. If you want to watch, it's fine. I'll keep playing it. Skip. Anyone else have a? This is just comedy at this point. Let me know, cause I'll skip and I'll that way I can go to bed sooner. It's funny as fuck. Okay, we'll keep playing it. We'll keep playing it. All right, we'll keep playing it. That's cool.
Because
That's cool.
unfortunately for you, while I may be in your world, we're still playing Minecraft. So for all intents and purposes, you're in my domain.
No fucking way. They just.
At the end of the day, Minecraft is a game.
You're in my
If
domain.
there's a way out, then I can find it.
Domain expansion. This shit's too funny.
I see it. The Y level is 321.
Drink if they say
Sea level
domain
should be
expansion,
single digits
actually.
if this was empty. If you're confused, Durlord is referring to two things. The Y level is how high up in the world he is. The lowest possible Y is negative 64. He's at 321. Unnaturally high. The sea level, and I'm simplifying a little, is how much air is below you. If it was just straight nothing, or blocks underneath Durlord, you'd expect the sea counter to stay identical no matter where you were, somewhere in the single digits. But it's not.
Yeah,
It's
no, the
changing.
zombie part was so funny. That's a clip for sure.
So maybe there's something below him. I
Peak
mean, that
writing,
doesn't
what can I
matter,
say?
though, if he can't get to it. And no matter where he digs, even where the sea value is the highest, there's unbreakable black blocks right below him. Except, there is one way through. The boat. You see, boats are pretty famous for being able to phase through blocks sideways, but what a lot of people might not know is that if you get in and out of a boat fast enough, you can also use it to phase downwards. It's a gamble, that's for sure. Odds are I could fall through and die in the void. I mean, if nothing's there, nothing's there.
Well said. If nothing's there, nothing's there.
But if something is there...
Yeah. Well, actually, you've activated my trap card.
According to all the logic I've seen so far, the only way out of a world is through a gate. But if I'm to trust Minecraft and all of my logic, then every part of me is screaming that there's something down there.
What the fuck? He's in the Matrix, guys. Domain expansion, I'm waiting for it. If he says it, I have to go grab a drink. I'm not talking the water kind. He's got to say domain expansion though, otherwise I won't do it. It's gotta be in there.
He's out. One door between him and whatever is at the end of this. One chance to save Avery. But once again, curiosity gets the best of him.
I feel like this video now, just like with the music and the pacing, they really want you to be like invested in this and like hyped up right now. Like you got goosebumps on your skin. But like I seriously cannot give two fucks right now.
One more peek behind the gate.
Who the fuck is Avery? The Mayo dude. The one that he killed. I guess that that creature that was in the darkness was trying to take control of him, and he killed him to stop him from taking control, and now he's trying to go save him.
It's the same village in Avery's original world, but seemingly frozen in time.
If it goes on a
Suspended in
cliffhanger, I
the
ain't watching the sequel. Actually, no, you know what? We gotta watch the sequel just off of precedent. We gotta watch the sequel just to see how bad it is.
Durlord explores the various houses, checking corners but finding nothing of interest.
Yeah, we'd have to watch it. We can't not watch it. This is equivalent to the back rooms right here. He's already been to this. This is just the back rooms. Which, speaking of that, has anyone played the backroom games on Steam? Are they any good? I hear a lot of people like them.
Until he spots a barrel hidden in the ground.
A barrel? What is this, PewDiePie? Peak PewDiePie? Barrel! I'm ascending.
I will bury this one day.
Oh, this cringe
Yet the
voice
sun
acting.
still sets. Upon a moment, each night, silent, away. I am tired.
Me too. I'm also
they
tired.
sleep. I can write truths
74
like this.
pages.
I have an aching stain pounding across my mind. And I cannot tell them, and they cannot help, and I know nothing. Each day they speak of me in whispers.
Ren, we're just here
in
for a
my
good
mind
time.
that
What can I
must
say?
stay clean. They speak of gold, given gold, and found flames. These silent nights are ringing now. I don't know how long I can hide it. From them. From him.
I don't know how long I can hide it.
Ever notice. I know a way. There must exist a remedy. If I can stay awake long enough, if I can stay silent.
This motherfucker making hidden slam poetry manifestos.
The scriptures are watched from dawn to dusk. Yet, I have dug another way.
Peak writing, no.
And the roaring of my head barely lets me sleep.
Dude,
Tomorrow
no. This text
the
is
final
so
eve.
shit.
Tonight, he will be awake. I must be silence. I will clear my mind.
It's so edgy. And there is domain expansion, yes. If there's domain expansion,
was
I'm gonna
there.
lose it too.
The remedy and the page I should not know. The page he follows as he prepares, the page he reads alone, far from watchful eyes, the key to something new, to speak at the old door of the one. Words for a union of minds. I could not forget it as I snuck home through the bushes. I had never seen a firefly before. Someone is coming. He stood there, in the corner, with dark eyes, whispering, chanting. He is gone. Brother Eunice is gone. Dawn is coming. Father can't know.
I
can't
feel
have this page
bad
in my mind. I can't
for the voice
let him
actors.
find my words this time.
Because
He will
their
never
voices aren't
read it.
bad. It's
Or
just the
this
script that they're
book.
given.
This tomb of the page. I can't know it any longer. I bury these words.
How many sixth graders did it take to make this video?
Dawn
Whoa.
has come. My mind feels quiet.
Actually,
once
do you
more.
think they just asked
Empty.
AI to
Silent.
give them a prompt or to give them a story, a script, and that's what they
How
did?
nice.
They just fed this into AI. Said make it eerie and creepy and cringe, and there you go. Did you see that? Off in the distance. I was waiting for that.
The ritual to let the king into our world involves someone, originally whoever wrote this book, repeating a phrase, a spell of sorts. When they repeat it, the king enters their mind, using it as a gate to our world, becoming one with whoever recited the spell.
Exactly that prompt, Mr. Frid, yes.
The mind of the user must remain clean to ensure a proper transfer. With any other human, it would probably work fine, no problem.
At Grok, is this real?
But what about your lord? Someone whose mind is so corrupted, so full of infinite knowledge, and a mind that would collapse on itself the moment he looks away from his screen. If he repeats the spell and invites the king into his head, and then his mind deteriorates, what will happen to the king?
Oh.
Avery.
Durlord?
Oh,
Avery,
not the
listen.
voice again.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm okay, but I need you to
What
listen.
happened? I like blacked out and woke up in front of the gates again.
My question is,
Back
who
in
made
your
all these
world?
areas?
Yeah, back in my world.
The one creature that they
Okay,
found in the
listen.
darkness.
I need you to hurry.
Barack
Avery. We don't
Obama.
have a
I
lot
don't
of
know,
time.
man.
You've seen the tree, right?
Yeah, the big one on the disappearing mountains.
Right. You need to get to the top.
Why?
There's a giant pile of gold up there, okay? I couldn't get any before, but I need you to collect
Hey,
it and cover
Bakugo.
up all the doors you can find, like the book said to do.
At the top of the tree?
Exactly. It'll take me too long to get there, so you have to do it, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
I'm counting on you.
I won't let you down, Durlord.
Derek is good too, if you'd like.
Got it. See you soon. Just stay there.
Got it. See you soon. Just stay there. Fuck, man. This is so shit. I'm waiting for... You know what they're missing here? They're just missing a jump scare with the Prowler sound from like the Spider-Man movie. Oh yeah, exactly. Now we wait an hour. We just need a Prowler jump scare right now. Can you go back and find the ritual? I can link the video for you, but I probably won't go back right now. I'm just trying to get this thing done with. This video has gone on too long already. And we still have 18 minutes left of it. Here, I'll give you the link. But this is what I'm saying, though. Look at this fucking build, though. Look at this build. That's fucking crazy. That's good. That's an insane-ass build. It's a shame that it's here in this video. I'm sorry. I'm a D1 hater right now, and I apologize for that. I'm literally being a D1 hater. But I really did not think this video needed to be made. Oh, cool. The footage is corrupted. That's great. Guys, who's more corrupted, the video footage or what's his name from Amazing Digital Circus? Kane. Who's more corrupted? Wait, I already know what you're about to say, Mr. Fridge. Kane's connected to this world. He's actually the one who's fucking with Avery. It's actually Kane all along. Yeah, I got you, Mr. Fridge. We're on the same wavelength right here. Oh, look, it's the same symbol that was in the church. What a surprise. That's an eyeball? That should have been the prowler sound right there. Guys, the eyeballs are all looking at me. Yeah, Kane's eyeballs should have appeared. Oh, the big eyeball. The daddy eyeball.
You've returned. But your return is too late.
Why Avery?
Silence. In mere hours, I will be ready to fuse with the vessel.
Why Avery?
You speak.
Why is Avery the vessel? Why him?
It is time that you exit. Your stay in this domain is over.
I already closed the door. I read the book in the library. I know how to seal
Mommy
you.
eyeball,
The
where
doors
you
are
at?
closed. You'll never reach Avery. Your plan failed. He's gone. I sent him away and he won't come back.
Fool. How pitiful to see one so smart be reduced to so little. Do you truly believe I would leave the instructions to my ruin in my own domain? The doors are meaningless. There is no power in closing them. I had you find that book. I fabricated that truth. I gave you false hope. I'm surprised you even returned. There must be a hole somewhere. But no matter. Your return is in vain. In minutes, when my form has finished constructing, I will bring the vessel here, and we will combine. It will recite the spell, and the gates to the physical world will finally be open, and I will rule what is mine. You, however, will not be lucky enough to experience it. I will dispose of you painlessly, as a thank you for bringing the vessel to me. Now, parrot.
Domain expansion.
You invoke the spell. Why? How?
Come again?
Silence. That can't be. Why do you know that spell? Why would you invoke it? The mind must be clean. Why would you invoke that spell? The mind must be clean. Why? You are ruining yourself. You are
Your universe is looking a little unstable.
Silence. You fool. Don't you realize you're destroying your own mind too? You'll cease to exist if we merge. There will be nothing left of you. Cancel the spell. Cancel it. Speak.
Now you talk?
Release the spell. Repeat it.
I don't think I will.
You must be clean. Your mind will no longer exist. Cancel
Bro
the
completed
spell.
the boss
I'll give you
fight
anything you wish.
with
Life,
one
power.
command.
No.
Yeah, just slash cancel. It was a prank,
You will
guys. I
know
promise. It was a prank.
everything. Your mind will be spared. You will survive the arrival. You will live.
Prank's
Release
gone
the spell.
wrong.
Repeat those words. Release it.
Yeah. So that was the boss fight. We spent 2 hours on this video for that ending, by the way.
Life.
Dear Lord?
Avery. What are you doing here? Why aren't you at the tree?
What am I doing here? What are you doing here? You lied to me. There was nothing
Yeah,
on
now
that tree,
kiss.
dear Lord. What are you doing here? What is this?
Avery, I need you to leave now.
I'm not leaving until you talk to me.
I'm not talking. You have to go now.
Why?
I'm finishing the job, Avery. You need to get out of here.
What do you mean finishing the job? What is this?
Avery, I need you to leave this world, and then I'll explain, okay? Disconnect right now, and I'll tell you after. Close Minecraft, close your computer. I'll tell you what's going on soon.
No, I won't go. Tell me what's going on now.
I will afterwards.
I don't believe you.
Avery, I need you to leave or this will all be ruined.
I'm not going until you tell me what's going on. What is this place, and what are you doing?
Avery, I'm not asking. If you don't leave, I'll kill you.
Will you? Well, I'll kill you first.
Okay,
Tell
but this X
me
has
what's
like
going on.
0 durability, and it's actually gonna break when he tries
Avery,
to kill him.
the only way to stop this thing is to have it merge with someone whose mind is already gone. If I force it to enter my mind, as it deteriorates, it'll go down with me, okay? It'll be trapped.
Yeah, you
We
know
will
what? It's probably gonna
win,
be. Oh,
but
this
I
is not
need you to
our
leave
Mayo.
this area, or it won't
Yeah, it's gonna be
work.
a final fight.
If you
Yep.
stay here,
Yep.
it all falls apart. I have it under
But his
control.
axe
Just
has no
leave.
durability, so it's gonna break.
And what'll happen to you?
I don't know.
Don't lie to me.
I said I don't
Yeah,
know.
they broke.
My mind is gone anyway, Avery. It doesn't matter what's
It
gonna
had no
happen
durability.
to me. I can't look away from this computer without horrible pain. Soon I probably won't even be able to think at all. If you stay here, it'll merge with you too. That's exactly what it wants. It'll be free in the physical world. Do you want that?
Y'all both could press escape and
I
disconnect.
don't care.
It's done.
I'm not letting you do this.
Go start up a new
There
Minecraft world.
has to be another way. Not this one.
Put your wedding in that Minecraft
We don't
world.
have
I don't care.
time, Avery.
Yes, we do. There has to be another way, dear Lord. Please.
We'll fight him with the power
There
of
has to be
friendship.
another way.
Avery, you can't stay here. You have so much life to live.
And I owe it to you.
No, you do not. That is an insane thing to say. You don't even know me.
You warned me, Derek. You're only part of this because it wanted me. It's not your fault you're here. I'm not letting you die for me.
Avery, if you don't go, we'll both die. It's okay. You might not even remember me when you're out of here. Who knows how this place works?
And this is how the cycle repeats. They'll end it
Even if I don't.
with him not
my recording
remembering,
will.
and then the cycle repeats
That'll
itself.
do. Now leave, Avery.
No. I'm staying with you, dear Lord. You can't stop me, no matter what you say. You warned me. You saved me. If we're doing this, we're doing it together. I don't care.
You're staying?
Yes.
You won't leave.
No.
Then I'll make you leave, and then pushes him off the edge.
Avery, what's in your inventory?
What?
What's in your inventory?
Nah, he's gonna throw him off the edge. Spartan style. There it is. Yep. Yep.
Wait!
Until next time, friend.
How has he not hit the ground yet? Like, where's the death message? Oh, another another deteriorating eyeball. Because we haven't seen that already.
As for you, you idiot.
I'm telling you, man, the pacing is so shit. This video could have been done an hour ago.
Isn't it ironic? That a king loses to a lord. You lumping moron.
It was can we even say that it was a fight? It was a verbal argument, and Durlord just threw him off the edge. That was it. It wasn't even really a fight. Yeah, there was literally no attack. In fact, there was actually glazing being done. It was the complete opposite. He was just glazing Durlord.
Well, there's one more file in this folder.
Shut the fuck up.
And it's just a link.
Another 2-hour video.
One final video.
No.
You know, it's weird writing a final letter. Almost as if I have to come to terms with whatever this is. Which is something I find quite displeasurable. But here I am. Why did I even record all this? I don't know. Well, I do know. I just don't want to be forgotten.
Find out in the next
God,
episode
my
of
head
Dragon
hurts
Ball
like hell.
Z.
I can feel myself slipping as we become one, and my mind becomes a prison. What a true shame it is. All the knowledge in the world and no way to use it. That's how it should be, I suppose. We stumbled into a world we have no business in. This is just the cost.
They probably have,
Please
Mr.
don't
Fringe.
think
You're
you
probably right
failed,
about that.
Avery. When you read this, don't think you let me down. You didn't. And it's thanks to you and all that you did that millions live to see another day.
Millions?
And thanks to you, I got a chance to see all the beauty of the universe. Things I never even knew were in the world, or could be. A chance no human will ever get again. I'm grateful that I saw it all, even if it was just for a little. You're capable of great things.
The writing
You'll do
needed
great
work
things.
for this video. That's
So
all I can
believe in
really say.
yourself. And I
they
don't
had
just
an
say
idea,
that because I
and
saw it. It doesn't
I
take
just-
a god for me to figure
I,
that out.
I understand that the feeling that they're
I know
trying
it
to
because I know
give
you.
the viewer, it's not hitting. It is not hitting.
Goodbye, my
At least not for
friend.
me. Personally.
Whatever you do at the crossroads,
It's just not hitting.
keep going forward. Or something like that. I was never really good with endings.
You had a good ending. That's just the thing. You had a good ending.
I don't know who this Durlord 3 guy is.
And you made a
but
second video.
If he left me this message, I feel like I owe it to him to at least figure out what happened.
Whenever someone says everything should have a sequel, just show them this video. Because not everything needs a sequel. Some things are good just the way they are. That's it. That's the video. All right. That was something. Hope you guys had a great time watching the stream. We had a good time. We had a good time. I'm gonna go ahead. 12 million views is wild for that. Yeah, no, it's. Let me see how much the original video had. I'm just curious.
Run,
Hold on.
Avery.
I'm gonna go look at the original video had 24 million views. This one has 11 million. Guys, I think I'm gonna retire from being a VTuber and I'm gonna start making Minecraft videos with the script with made by AI. Or I'm gonna hire the 8th grader down the street to write that for me. I think I have a new calling. I'm gonna graduate from being a VTuber. We're just gonna we're gonna write some Minecraft videos. Hear me out. If we get a third video and I can get them to say domain expansion. If the third video, if they make a third video and it has domain expansion in it, I will be drinking. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep. I am tired. But you guys have a great rest of your day if you're in the morning time, or I think both of you are in the nighttime. So have a great rest of your night. Sleep well. I will see you guys at the end of next week when I have my new computer completely built. And we'll be trying out some new games. One next time, Friday. Friday should be the next stream if my computer switch goes completely fine. And I don't actually have to take a little longer for that. I shouldn't. I've done computer swaps many times, but there's always a random chance of something breaking. I will talk to you guys later. If you're not already in the Discord, make sure to join because we're doing that giveaway. If you're watching and you haven't joined, you know who you are. I will see you guys all later on Friday again. Bye-bye.